And we're live. We are live.
No, go.
Hello. It's gonna happen.
There we go.
Chat is gonna be like, hi, hello. They're gonna comment some. I hope.
Yeah. Let's get to 100 followers today. You're 5 away. We gotta make it happen.
It's true. And
we gotta make it happen.
I don't know. Maybe you can be here when I declare the winner.
Alrighty, okay.
I have a giveaway.
All right, that's good. That's good.
It's a big day. Okay. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Not really, Tom. Not really. Just staying in really. Nothing much going on this weekend. Last week was crazy though. Last weekend was absolutely insane.
Busy.
Very busy. The whole three days were just like non-stop.
Okay. Alright. Oh, sorry, I'm just double checking stuff. Looks good. I think I can relax now.
You're good, you're good. How's the audio, like, volume? Think it's good on your end?
So...
Maybe a bit too loud, maybe a bit too low?
I kind of... because you're on Discord, I can... hello, Cockroach Dezu. Can you help us out with the sound? How does it sound? Is everything okay? Cockroach is he's my mod and wingman in life.
Hi, Desu.
Say it again. Is the sound okay? Is the music too loud? Everything sounding good?
From my end, I put the audio on a little bit on your stream, Donna. It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good.
Great.
Yeah. Balances with music and the voices. I think it's pretty good. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. I don't want the music to overpower. I like to keep it pretty low, pretty chill.
Yeah.
You have this radio voice. I don't know if anyone's ever told you.
Really?
Yes.
No, I don't think. Maybe they told me back in the day, but I don't remember. I don't know. That's a new one for me. I feel. I don't know.
Oh, totally, yeah. Totally. Radio voice. I love it.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
In fact, I really enjoy it. When you're streaming in the background, I don't know. You have a very like bassy voice.
Yeah, bassy. Maybe it's the microphone though. I think it's. I don't know. Maybe it could be the microphone. Just the, I don't know the
it's
audio.
The microphone in your throat.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay. Soon I'm gonna turn on the cams in 1 minute. Just waiting. Maybe some people will wanna join.
Post on my Discord as well.
But either way, I am gonna post this on YouTube later on today, so no one is gonna miss anything.
Sounds awesome.
You have your lemons ready?
I do, right here actually. Not sure if you see them, but yes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not enough. Maybe I had to go get some more afterwards.
Oh, wow.
We'll see.
I guess it depends on how private you want to keep it.
No, I'm a very transparent person, so I maybe not, maybe go for the first one. I don't know, we'll see.
Thanks for the follow, DJ Hans 26. Hello.
DJ, what's up, brother?
You're torked people. What do you call them? What do you call
them? I have no idea. I don't think we even have a name, really. I've been trying to think of a name. I don't know, man. Like, no clue. Papagas, maybe? I don't know.
What?
Papega. Papega's it's an emote.
Okay, I'm just learning about emotes.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Hey, Al, how you doing?
Oh, 10 seconds to the face reveal. The fully torqued club, eh?
Fully torqued. Yeah, that was an old one. That's true. Yeah,
fully
but it
torqued.
was. I don't think it was ever official though. Yeah.
Wow, I'm really excited for this. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if Discord is gonna be an ass, because sometimes it's an ass. Okay, let's see. Live interview. It's not an ass today. It works.
It's not an ass today. That's good. There you go. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi. Hello. We're gonna put Torkie on the spot today.
It's gonna happen.
It is. It is. Oh, are you ready, bro? Hello, El Gigante.
How you doing, Gigante? I saw a little bit of yesterday's Gigante's podcast here too. It was pretty good.
Oh my god. It was. Look, El Gigante is amazing to hang out with. You know, he has great vibes, and the funniest moment for me was when I asked him a question, which was top or bottom, and he grabbed this chili and just stuffed it in his mouth.
Oh man!
And then he was turning red. I was like, I was thinking about bunk beds.
Oh man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It was funny. Okay, shall we start? So
we shall.
I'm gonna hit you with. Actually, I have 12 questions. Okay.
Okay.
Because for you, I kind of went a bit overboard. I'm sorry. I have 84 today.
Okay.
And I have to admit that I think I have more, longer form questions for you, because I'm very curious about you. And so these are the first 12, and they're rapid fire, okay? Just to get to know you a little bit.
Okay.
So, summer or winter?
Winter.
Yes. Main dish or dessert?
Main dish or dessert? Like what kind of dish I would go for?
Like, would you usually gravitate towards a main course or dessert?
Main course, 100%.
No! I'm team dessert. Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Okay. Cartoon Network or Italia Uno?
Cartoon Network, 100%, dude. 100%.
Hi, Marbig198. Thanks for the follow. Big 6Ns. We're in the middle of some rapid fire question, guys. Subbed or dubbed?
Subbed or dubbed? I don't know what that means.
So when you're watching anime, you can watch it in Japanese with English subtitles, or you can watch it in English.
What if I told you I don't watch anime, though?
Stream is ending, guys, okay? Goodbye. I'm just gonna...
Yeah. I'm gonna have to cut it here, chat. Take care, chat. I love you.
What?
I don't watch anime, no. I really don't. The only anime I watched was Avatar.
What a weirdo. But Avatar,
I'm pretty weird. Yeah, Avatar is like top of the line, though.
You are missing out. But is it because you can do animation, or?
I don't know. I guess I just never went for it, like, or tried it. I guess I don't know. I just never like it. It never gave me the interest to watch it. Just to stick on something. Avatar was the only one. Like as I grew up,
it was a very good story. Avatar.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Okay, we'll get back to this. Okay, we'll get back to this one. Good. So, Marvel or DC Comics?
Marvel, 100%.
Heroes of the Storm or League of Legends?
League.
Horror or comedy?
Comedy.
Diet Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Can you growl? Answer by growling.
No. I cannot growl, no.
Resident Evil or Silent Hill?
Resident Evil.
Flashy or clean overlays?
Clean.
Sorry guys, my YouTube is just starting another one. It just decided that moment to live shows. Clean overlays, I like that too. I like. What do you think about my black and white thing?
I like it. It's pretty clean. There's not like a lot of stuff going on. It doesn't like distract you or anything. So it's clean. You got the chat box there. I think it's good. I think it's very clean. It's it's well put.
Thank you. I wanted, not for there to be a lot of distractions from the personality of the streamer. I meant for some rock to be in the background, but we're gonna roll with it, okay? Just roll with it.
Sounds good.
So, you've had incredible success on Twitch as a streamer. What is the key to your success?
Oh, the key to success. I think it's perseverance and not really expecting anything, really. The moment when you start expecting things to happen, I think it's, it won't happen more. It just doesn't happen and you get discouraged and feel like you want to give up afterwards. So yeah, the worst thing or the best thing to do is not expect anything and just stay on it, stay on the grind, just network, be you, and that's basically it. That's really it.
That is good news for me, to be honest, because I don't feel entitled or to any of the views that I get, and I will continue to grind. I hope that it's enough, but still I think that there is an element of personality maybe and professionality as well.
I wouldn't consider myself professional at all, though. The amount of PG-18 stuff that happens on stream is, or said on stream is pretty out there. But we try to be ourselves. That's basically it. Be you and enjoy yourself, and that's it, man.
Do you have any sibling?
I do, sister.
Do you get along with her?
No, not one bit. Yin yang.
Same with my sister. What's your favorite local dish?
Sure. Aramimli. I like araba limimli. It's like basically it's in English. It's called stuffed
like
marrows.
Marrows. I was gonna say courgette, but I think they're different. The longer one.
Yeah, sort of different. Yeah.
And with meat or corned beef.
Both.
I
like them both. Yeah.
So good. I kind of miss them. If my mom shows up on stream today, I'll be like, Ma.
Yes.
They're
a must, man. They're a must.
So I can see you have tattoos there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very interested.
Bunch.
Do they mean anything or?
They do. They all do, actually.
Would you like to share?
Sure. So let's start with the oldest one. There was okay. Let's go with the base cliff over here. So the base cliff over here. I'm not sure. You see a base cliff over here? So basically, why I have a bass cliff there, it doesn't mean because I play music or anything like that, but mostly it's because when I'm feeling down, right, and the bass clef, symbolizes a low note. The only thing that can help me basically is music. So that's why it's that big and it's right there. So whatever I'm feeling down or I'm feeling lost or some stuff like that, I basically just listen to music, what I feel at that time, and makes me better. It always worked, so yeah.
I completely relate to that because in fact I was going through a really tough time and I started singing, not because I thought I was good at it, but because it does stimulate the vagus nerve in the brain, which releases dopamine. Yes. I have ADHD, so dopamine is always missing for me, especially when I'm not medicated. And music, it's just wow, one of the best things in life, I would say.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, we are gonna try and make him pull some of that slang out.
Nonsense stuff.
Next tattoo.
So next tattoo, I have an In Flames logo over here. It's pretty small, but that's basically symbolizes my favorite band, which is In Flames. Then over here, I have a skull with a like with thread and like a hanging bullet. So this one is probably the most meaningful one. I got this tattoo. It symbolizes death and a bullet. Basically, back in 2011, I had lost one of my closest friends I've ever had. He tragically took his own life, and he always wanted to join the military. So I symbolized the skull, meaning death, and then there's the bullet, meaning sort of a military sort of thing.
Like an homage.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you had to go.
That's all good.
That.
It was rough, but it really taught me a lot though about life and how to view life, and if there's anyone suffering out there, you talk to them and try to make them happy, and it doesn't make you don't have to make them happy, but you have to make them feel understood. It's not only everyone suffers from this stuff, and shouldn't keep yourself bottled in, or don't talk about it because it doesn't make you feel you have to talk if you're having a rough time in your life. You have to talk about it. You can't just keep it in there, because eventually it's gonna eat you alive.
Yes. The only thing I would add to that is that I am a huge advocate for mental health. I also believe that because obviously I go through it myself, but I also think that some people, like to victimize themselves, and that's it's like, yes, you talk about it, but then you have to pick yourself up.
Exactly.
And I know that you're that kind of person as well, because sometimes, and when you said like trying to make them happy, you can't really. Some people you just can't make them happy. No. But the sentiment of trying and then going like, okay, it's your life,
Exactly.
And that's so true. Relate to that a lot too.
Yeah.
Hello chat. Stanek Moqli. Fuck the world though. Wanna hear Torkie speak Godston? Sending hugs, bro. Hey, Torkie. كيف احنا?
There you go. You're pretty good at it. There you go.
ما توفش.
ما توفش. There you go. Gas, how you doing, dude?
Next tattoo? You have more, I think.
Yes. This one, I have a Valknut here. It basically symbolizes there's a lot of meanings to it. It's basically like an infinite triangle knot. Like basically, it symbolizes like sort of like rebirth, but like always, like when something happens, like when something bad happens, it's gonna go away and stuff is gonna get better. Basically, that's what it means, And then I have the this big one here. This is a Kako demon from Doom, illustrated in a sort of different way. Black work, just gritty, dark. It's pretty big. It's from top shoulder here to like a little bit lower than the elbow, as you can see.
Nice.
That basically symbolizes where I come from, really, because I really owe it all to Doom, because that's how I started playing Doom 95 back in the day. I was 4 years old and I never got over games. I'm still here, playing games. So basically, that's like my origin, where it all, happened.
Wow. I am gonna ask you about that later.
Sure.
Doom is just a classic,
It is.
The pinky with the wheelchair.
The pinky, yeah. Oh my god, that was fucking. Oh.
Okay, so how would you describe your childhood in just 5 words?
Okay, so I'm gonna be 100% transparent. Okay, so a lot of games. So that's one. There's a lot of games, a lot of gaming, a lot of stuff like that. Friendship. There was a lot of friends. Great people that I've met when I was young. We were hanging out and everything. And then the opposite of that, which is bullying. I was bullied a lot when I was younger. What else can we talk about? A lot of chocolate. A lot of candy.
Chocolate.
A lot of that stuff.
Thanks
And
for the follow.
what else can we talk? I don't know. Fifth one, I'm not sure. I think it was a good one though. I think it was a very good childhood. I think, yeah. I'm not sure about the fifth one. If I had to choose an element or like a word for the fifth one.
Sorry, I'm seeing. So I do apologize. My ADHD is apparent here because I see chat and I'm reacting to chat and reacting to what you're saying at the same time. So if you see me going,
no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Seriously.
about that. But they just subscribed. Thank you
No, it's
so
all good. You
much.
gotta thank 'em.
Contributing. Oh my
Well,
god.
thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate that. It's really
I
good to
have
see you guys
five
here,
now.
man.
Thank you so much. I love doing this. I love getting to know the community. And I mean, you know, Torkie is someone I look up to a lot. So I'm here to learn. I'm like a sponge right now. I'm absorbing everything. Like for, okay, childhood. Okay, he said chocolate, friendship. I'm taking notes, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
So, if I could say, like, for the fifth one, I mean, growing up in Gozo, if I am allowed to say that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, did you spend time outside? I know I did when I was younger. I spent a lot of time outside. I used to play with those little, you know, those little bugs that when you touch them, they get into a ball.
Yeah.
And I used to,
Talart or something. Yeah.
and I used to get them, just make them into balls and just roll them around, collect glass like it was diamonds, you know, those little green. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time playing outside. Does that resonate with you as well?
From when I was like 4 years old to maybe like 8, I did a lot of like outdoor playing and a lot of stuff like that. And then I think when I got like the PlayStation 2, it wasn't as much anymore, you know. I used to go out, but wasn't really like playing, you know, for entertainment, like in the rubble or, you know, in the fields or anything like that, you know. Yeah, early days, early years, yeah, it was definitely a lot of that, dude. Like a lot of scraped knees, you know, like just my glasses were all over the place most of the time, you know. That's how it was, you know, in the beginning. Yeah.
Cute. Okay, so can you tell me about your favorite local beach? You can do it in English, but
Okay.
can you add Gozitan slang to your English?
Gozitan slang to your English, so I have to explain it with the Gozitan slang.
Yes, I mean we do like if I had to do it in a Maltese way, I think I would start speaking like this or something.
I see. It's kind of hard to do Gozitan, I think, and English at the same time, to be honest. But I'll try. So my favorite.
Is it because Gozitans can't speak English?
No, it's more like the tone. It just shifts a bit too much. I feel, you know.
I know. I was digging at Gozitans.
It's hard to
To
like.
the dig.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to. But like my favorite my favorite bay since I was a young kid, you know, Tifl Zoyer. Tifl Zoyer, you know, it was always sun bloss. Okay, that's how you say it. In the Gosden world, you say sun bloss instead of sun blus. You know, that's like you know, sun bloss. You have to like just bounce with the pronunciation. So yeah, sun bloss was the place to be, really. Sun bloss. That's it. You're saying it perfectly. Seriously. So sun bloss was the it was like the family, like all the families used to go there, and they used to hang out down there, and it was a very beautiful beach back then. No one knew, like not a lot of people knew about it. So the people because I'm from Nador, right? Nador.
Yes.
Nador. And yeah, most of the people down in San Blas were, you know, from Nador as well. So yeah, that was like my childhood really as well. Like I shouldn't add that to the list earlier. San Blas would have been fifth one, I mean. Yeah. San Blas.
Beach. Is it a sandy beach?
It used to be. It's destroyed now, though. Like 2 years ago, there was it was like 3-4 years ago. There was a huge storm, and that literally just removed all of the sand and just dumped it out in the ocean. So there's absolutely nothing left there.
Oh
really.
my god! And
Yeah,
they
it's
didn't do
bad.
anything about it.
No, because they can't really touch that kind of stuff. It's nature's way of doing things, I guess. Hey, Chelsea,
Yeah, but they. First of all, a hype
Yeah.
train at 94%. I don't even know what that is. Okay.
It's awesome.
Okay, thank you for the sub, Feto5. And secondly, if they created a beach in St. Julian's, can they fix some blood?
Some blows is like it's
How
really hard to
sad.
get to. It's like really hard to get to because the road downwards is very steep.
Very
I'm
steep.
talking where like it's so I don't know, maybe it's very steep. It's like extremely steep. There's not much space to go down with. It's kind of hard to get down there and get out and get back up, obviously. So it's not something where you just can like work around with. You just can't. It's just secluded. That's the beauty of it because it was like secluded in its own way. It was hard to get to and hard to get out from. So yeah, I guess that's the way of nature, really. Maybe
Yes.
in 20 years it'll come back. Who knows?
Thank you for the hype train. It was like 100%, and there was stuff
And now we're on level
happening.
2.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is
Oh,
this thing,
now
guys?
now we're going higher. There we go. There we go.
Oh my god. Wait,
Awesome. That's
Oh.
awesome right there. That's
where is my remote? My light remote. I'm freaking out, okay?
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's normal to freak out for that kind of stuff.
Thank you so much. Ah. Sorry, I have to do a happy dance right now because I
Do your
can't
thing.
contain it.
This is your stream. Do your thing. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about
What is happening? What does it do?
Level
What does
three,
it do?
level
Can you
three.
tell me what it does?
it. Basically, when it ends, let's maybe we'll get to level 5. Who knows? But when
Okay.
it ends, basically, yeah, whoever contributed in the hype train, I believe, they get some like emotes, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
From Twitch themselves, not you. Like, yeah, they give them like
Wow.
free emotes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Wow, that is so cool. So cool. I am working on some emotes, guys. Cockroach Dezu is on it. I only have one so far, and it was his first one that he did, and it's the pat because I love pets. So feel free to pet away.
Pat away. There you go.
Okay, if a movie were to be made about you, what would it be titled, and who would act as you?
Oh man, I have no idea. Seriously, maybe what was that guy's name? Forgot his name. I don't know about that one. Seriously, I forgot the actor's name though. Seriously,
Fully torqued movie.
gotta be fully torqued. Who would play me though? Maybe Chat can help me out with this one. Who would play? I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, on that one, no clue.
Who would play you? Dwayne Johnson.
No. I'm not as handsome, trust me. Like, I'm far away. Far away.
I think you're not giving yourself enough credit. Hello, Babitskov, and hello everyone. Thanks for the
Hi,
gifted
Babit.
subs, guys, and for the. Thank you. I love you all so much. Who would you think should play Torkie in his life movie, which may or may not be called Fully Torqued?
Fully torqued sounds like, I don't know, something a bit, on the other realm.
Title of your sex tape.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Thank you. There you go. There you go. There you go.
That's what it sounds like. Oh my god. But come on, you have to give me something, or you have to bite the lemon, bro. Are you gonna bite the lemon now?
Wait, hang on. I forgot the character, the actor's name, man. I totally forgot his name. Forgot his name. I'm gonna have to probably bite the lemon then.
No, not Danny DeVito. Come on.
No,
No.
I mean, no,
I will not
no.
accept that. That's a lame answer, okay?
What's his name, man? Let me see if his name. I totally forgot, man. Seriously.
It's only a lemon, says El Gigante, but he doesn't do well with lemons, you know? So I don't think it's gonna be easy for him.
I don't.
He's
And this one is
trying
like
to avoid it. If you can.
this
you
one
can
is
tell.
like it's a sunbloss lemon. So it's a sunbloss lemon that's like extra fucking,
extra sour.
Extra sour.
You look at it and your mouth just starts to water.
Sacha Baron Cohen. I think we could go with Sacha Baron Cohen, actually. Yeah, maybe. Very nice.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too
Jim Hoffa
shabby.
from Stranger Things. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot the guy's name, man. Seriously. He's on Twitter. He's
What
crazy on
does he
Twitter. I
do?
forgot
What
his
does
name.
he do?
There's a lot of comedies he used to do. No, not Jonah Hill. No. He looks like Jonah Hill, but I forgot his name.
Seth
Roth.
Rogen.
Seth Rogen. There you go. Seth Rogen. There you go.
Okay.
A lot of people tell me. Apparently, I sound like him.
like him. It's true.
I don't know. Some people tell me I sound like him, so I don't know. Maybe.
It's
Seth Rogen.
true.
That's the one.
It's
Yeah.
true. Now you just
Yeah.
it clicked for me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna accept that answer. Okay.
Alrighty.
So, what do you look for in a partner?
What do I look for in a partner? The biggest thing is, I think it's compromise, like 50-50, you know? Being understanding to each other, knowing each other, you know? That's the key, really, in any relationship. I feel you have to understand each other, you know, from different perspectives. That's basically it. Like, if you can understand someone and they understand you, and, you know, you let each other do you know, each other's things and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes I watch my own movie with my partner, and then she watches her type of movie with her, you know, stuff. Those little things, I think they go a really long way. I think that's the most important one.
So you are in a relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna get married in 2 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Congrats. Did you propose?
I have, yes.
Oh my God, will you tell me more?
Yeah, sure. So I've been with this beautiful lady for almost 7 years now, really. In February, it's going to be 7 years. I met her at work, and at first she was like, you know, she was just a friend, you know, we were talking and all that good stuff. And then, I don't know, eventually, like a year in, like working there with her and stuff, I developed feelings, she developed feelings, and we didn't tell each other, but we kind of knew. So we were like going around and doing our thing, and, you know, we're like eyeballing each other when I was with someone else and she was with someone else, and then eventually it got to a point where we met and we talked about it, and that was how it started, really. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we were still together, you know, and that's how we run, really. That's how we do things. It's compromise, you know. You have to be you gotta do both ways, you know. You gotta that's how you take care of a relationship, really. You just gotta, if she likes that kind of stuff, you go to it. You like that kind of stuff, she goes to it, you know, that kind of stuff, really.
Yes,
it's very simple stuff.
It is.
And it goes a long way.
And it's not easy. It's not always easy. 7 years, you
No.
know, eh? But it's like, you have, first of all, I think you have to choose to love someone every day. And and you
Yes,
have
definitely.
to love them the most when you don't want to the most. If that makes
Exactly.
sense. That's how I feel
Yes,
about
I
it.
know what you mean.
It's
I know
like
what you
when
mean.
I want to kill him the most,
You have to love
I
him the
have
most.
to, yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Shout out to Cockroach. My rock, literally.
There you go.
I can't live. I am not able to function without it. I can't even plug
That's
shit without
It
him.
becomes one thing, really. It becomes one entity at the end, really. You become one, such a bond.
It's
you know.
true.
Yeah.
But we still, we still allow each other to be our own individuals. And that
Exactly, for
is
sure.
key. That is key.
That's it.
Okay, so what kind of joke is most likely to offend you?
Joke to offend me. I don't really get offended that quickly at all. Like, but if someone calls out like your my mom, really, in a bad way, in a very serious bad way, not like, oh, your mom is so fun, none of that kind of stuff. That stuff's fine, that's it's
Yeah.
easy, it's funny. But like if someone calls you your mom's, like trying to be vulgar about it, then yeah, that kind of does offend me,
And we really have specific insults in Maltese for
Yeah.
family.
Oh,
And some people use them very,
often.
yeah.
Without any concept, really. Yeah. When someone, like, if you're Maltese, when someone is using it just to fuck around, really, or not, or just to ill intent, the the cuss, really. Yeah.
It does hurt.
Yeah.
What is your most illogical pet peeve?
Pet peeve. What does that mean?
So, for example, like one of my pet peeves is when I have the glasses that they're full of fingers and I need them to be clean. Or like some people, for example, some people will not want shoes in the car.
Oh,
Or some
I see what you mean.
pet peeves, like something that bothers you.
I see what you mean. The worst one is having dirty glasses, like smudgy like glasses. I cannot stand that one bit.
But that
Or
is
if someone touches
logical.
it. Yeah. Oh,
I
you're
need
talking
an
about
illogical one that is strange, but yeah, like OCD about something. But
I
it
see, I
doesn't
see.
make sense to anyone but you. Like, for example, because I have more than one, I don't like tomatoes with ham. I like tomatoes and I like ham, but I don't like them
together.
and I cannot have them in a sandwich. That's a pet peeve. It's not gonna
I
make
see
me
what you
sick,
mean.
but I can't.
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever
Or
thought about that stuff.
price tags on stuff. I hate price tags.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one bit,
Especially if
when
they're wet, man. Oh my.
or you like remove it and then it just leaves like the sticky part on it. That's like the worst part of it. Yeah.
Kill me now, yeah?
Yeah. I never thought about it though. I never thought about that kind of stuff. Like if it annoys me or I don't know. I don't know. Like I probably have a ton of them, but I don't know. Like if I can point one
Well,
out.
You better figure it out, homie.
Oh, or the lemon will have its vengeance. I think one, but that's logical though. That's logical though.
And you can't use mine either.
Oh, I hate this one. I hate
Okay.
this one. I absolutely hate it beyond measures. I'm not sure if it's illogical or whatever, but I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay.
When people eat, right, and they just cling their forks, like their utensils, like over and over, like when it's just a lot of in their plates.
When
I don't know.
when they make a lot of noise, like
Just a lot of noise, not like tmechli, like if you know what I mean.
Yes,
not
true.
that, but like just the utensils or just their hand play or just their fuck, they're making a sculpture out of their food. I'm not a fan of that stuff at all. It's like it just gets me a little going. Yeah, that's one of them maybe. I'm not sure if you consider that one as a pet peeve, but
yes, I think so. Hello, Jack Oden. First time chat viewer. Nice
Jack,
to
how you
have
doing,
you
dude?
here. Your community is stirring up. So cool. Thank you so much for being here. Thank
Hell
you, Vera. Yes, I will count that. Can only be multiples of 5 for me. Whoa! Lallo.
Radio
like
volume, yeah.
30 or 35 or 40. Wow.
maybe there's
Um,
another one. Maybe I can mention. You guys probably know about this one. Like, imagine if you're watching a movie, like an action movie or something. So
Yeah.
when the the part of the movie goes like they're fighting, there's crashing. It's loud, it's crazy. It's like the volume is like out of this world. And then all of a sudden, when they start talking, you can't hear nothing. Like, what is that? Like, are you guys? Do you guys like ever see that in movies? Because I see that all the time. Like it's
Sorry.
When they start talking, it's just
Can you
there's no
tell
volume.
me again? Because I kind of got distracted. I don't even
problem.
know what I was looking at. Sorry, my mind went
It's all
somewhere
good.
else.
It's all good. It's all
And I
good.
was like,
So imagine you're watching. It doesn't have to be an action movie, but you're like watching a movie where there's like when maybe there's a chase or something, and
Yes.
things are loud and everything. Then all of a sudden, afterwards, when they start talking, like just dialogue, just like a dialogue between two people or three, you just don't hear anything. So you have to like increase the volume, then decrease the volume.
oh, yes.
You know,
Yes.
like that's another one that I absolutely despise.
And
And,
it's-
and I thought it was my system, but it was never my system. It was a fucking video.
No, and it
Right.
happens to me a lot watching
Yeah.
streamers. Because, for example, they're playing a game, you know, and I can't hear the game, so I turn it up, and then they go, fuck! And my daughter is in the kitchen. I'm like, oh my god! She probably just hears a lot of random swearing from my
yeah.
PC area. But yeah, it happens with movies as well.
Yeah.
Yep, relating. So, if I may ask you about your PPs.
Okay.
It's PP time.
PP time.
PP time.
chat. Yes.
So, how did you fall in love with guns?
How did I fall in love with guns? I think it was always in me, really. But when I was younger, I was always around guns, really. Like my uncle was a hunter. Both of my grandfathers were hunters, you know. So I was always around, you know, shotguns and stuff like that, you know. And I think it was always in me because when I used to go no, not hunting. I've never been hunting in my life ever. Like I would probably never do it. I don't know. Who knows? But not for me. I don't think it's for me. But
But
guns
your family,
themselves, really.
it originated from that.
From the liking
that.
of a gun, it originated because they were hunters, you know.
Yes.
But I didn't like the hunting aspect, you know. For today, this might be a bit controversial in here, Malta, but like today, you don't need to go hunting. You know, back then they used to go hunting to provide food for their families. Today, just go to the store. Basically, I know what hunters feel like when they go hunting. It's a sport for them, but for me, it's not for me, you know. But yeah, even when I was young, I was like 4 years old, 5 years old. I used to go to the festas, you know, and they would have these toy booths, and the first thing I would look for and go for is those toy shotguns, you know, the toy guns, and it's always been like that, you know. It's always been like that, and eventually I grew up into that kind of stuff, and I learned more, and yeah.
So guys, you can see it's showing up there, his YouTube channel and stuff. I was watching some of your YouTube videos. There was one in particular when you were showing like the handguns and first of all, they look so cool.
Thank you.
I will never remember any of their names, okay? But they look amazing, and I can tell that you know what to do and how to hold a gun, you know? Like, I would probably be like, where do I point this to?
Yeah. When you go to the range, really, they have to help you out, you know?
And you invited me to use your PP.
Yeah, of course. Whenever you and your husband, I think.
Oh, he would love.
Yeah, of course. Tell us, and we'll book a range, and we'll have some fun.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. And of course, can we make content out of it?
It depends who's gonna be the person in charge. Because some people they don't recommend, they don't like being recorded or taking photos, and then there's people that are okay with it. You know, I am okay with it. I am in the process right now in becoming someone in charge, which is called an RCO, a range conducting officer. So if I actually start being able to be like to host these things, I'm 100% down with it because I'm a content creator at the end of the day. You know, so I'm definitely gonna let people do it safely, obviously, and make sure everything is going. You know, everything's is fine, everything is in place for that kind of stuff. So sure, yeah, definitely. If I'm in charge, I'm gonna be
so cool.
100 okay with
Listen,
100% with that.
Irrelevant of content or not, when I do take your offer, because I probably will, because it's very cool. I never shot a gun in my life.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I will follow your instructions because I'm scared of
Sure.
everything. I'm scared of literally everything. So I will be like,
That's
yes,
all right.
what do you want me to do? I'm just gonna do
It's
what you
step
say.
by step, easy stuff. That's it.
So cool. So what do you think about gun laws in countries such as America?
Gun laws in America. It's kind of hard to define America on a whole because every state has their own type of gun laws. And that's what a lot of people don't know. When you say America, yes, there are certain laws in America that are even stricter than Malta in certain states, like New York and New Jersey, California. Those are states that are very, very strict. You can't have much stuff there, you know, way stricter than Malta. Really, it's way stricter. It takes forever just to get a permit of some sort of something. But then there are states like Arizona, Texas, Florida. They're a lot more easy to obtain, I think. Maybe sometimes a bit too easy. I feel like there needs to be more background checks though when it comes to obtaining a firearm in the US. Some places may need a bit more of a background check for certain individuals, I think. Yeah, but the thing is, the sad thing about it is most of the time that something occurs, like something bad occurs, like a shooting, for example, and stuff like that. Normally, those people didn't get those guns from the shop. They actually got it from the black market, which is basically it's an untracked gun. It's an untracked gun where, because every gun, legitimate gun, has a serial number on it.
Yes.
3 of them, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. It's like a game, pretty much like there's a serial number, some serial number on it. Basically, these people buy these guns that are untrackable. There's nothing on it. It just doesn't exist. So they use them for very, very bad things. That's how most of the gun community gets it then, because then if one guy did a wrong, or did a boo-boo, everyone did a boo-boo regarding the gun community, you know?
Yes, I understand. Yeah. It's just, it's hard to remain objective when something like the Sandy Hook incident happens.
Yeah.
Like preschoolers and.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I would think that if I would live in a country where it's so common, then I would at least want more security in my day-to-day life. But
for sure,
I really, I have no idea what I'm talking about. This is just from an observer.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, which would you say is your favorite gun and why?
I'm gonna have to eat something. I can't answer that one.
Really?
I really cannot answer that one. I don't know. My favorite gun ever, and I wish to have. Oh man, I don't know. Probably an M60 from the Vietnam War, but then there's other things that are more beautiful than that. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to eat a lemon for that one. I really don't know. Like, cause I love them mostly all of them. So it's a lemon. It's gotta be a lemon.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go for a lemon then. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna eat the skin though. Okay.
No.
That's enough.
My mouth is watering as well.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We're good.
Tell us a funny story involving your first shooting experiences.
Shooting experience. I'm not sure if I have any. I have some sort of like scary stories, but not really funny ones.
Okay, I can accept a scary one, I guess.
So the first time I shot one of the handguns, the first handgun that I got. Now the first handgun that I got was an HK, which is like sort of like the Lamborghini. Yeah, it's like the Lamborghinis of guns. Really, they're well made. They're expensive. Really good stuff. Man, that lemon tastes like shit. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, oh man, I don't know what was in there, but so basically, the first round that I fired, I had a bit of a misfire. I had a jam.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is the first time a jam has ever happened, and it's with a new gun. I'm like, and not just it's only a new gun, but it's a very expensive gun. It's supposed to be well made, and it's good stuff. So I removed the casing. Basically, when the casing like flew out, but not all the way, so it like slammed on the gun, so it's like it didn't go all the way, right? But if you pull the trigger, it just doesn't, like, nothing happens. So it's not like a very bad jam. It's just very easy to take care of. So I took care of it, and I tried again, and it happened again. I took care of it again, and I'm like, what's going on? And I tried it again, and it kept on doing it for like 5 times. Then I just unloaded my gun and everything, and I spoke to the RCO, and he basically helped me. But at that time, for me, that was a very big scary fucking deal, because I remember I had to spend some good money on it, and that happening, and it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. Yeah, that was like the worst one, because again, I was in the beginning stages of shooting, going to the range. So
it makes a very loud noise.
Yes, yeah. Not only that, not really the noise, but the functionality.
It can backfire backwards when it's blocked. Can it?
That's called the squib. Squib basically is if you have a round that doesn't have much power, right? The bullet itself gets lodged inside the barrel, okay? And you wouldn't know. You would know, but like you have to really pay attention. So if you're shooting, bang, 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 and then all of a sudden you go poof. Like you hear just like a half charge, like you just don't feel a lot of bang. Right there, you have to stop. You have to unload and make sure everything's fine, and you have to take care of the gun. This is what we're going through last weekend. I told you when I told you, like, it was like the busiest weekend ever. This was literally what we were going through, about these individual misfires and stuff like that. So basically, you have to be real careful with guns. You have to maintain them. You have to, But yeah, catastrophic failures can happen. So you have to be eyes out. Yeah, definitely. And people with you have to eyes out as well. So if there's someone new to the whole shooting thing, there must be supervised.
Because they won't know. They might be putting themselves in danger, and they won't even know about it.
And others in danger. And very bad practices where you can go around like this with your gun. If it's not pointing downwards, downrange, then it's a hazard, basically.
How do real guns compare to guns in FPS games in general, in your opinion?
Very different. But the closest game that I've ever played that was very accurate to real life was Tarkov. What I play every day.
Really?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane how accurate it is. But
wow.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. It's pretty accurate. From all the games, it's still not accurate, but it's the most accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to ask, because I play Apex.
Yeah.
So how would you? Because I think that it's very cool what they do with the recoil, and I would imagine that. It would be close.
Certain guns might be a little too out of this world, really. But no, Apex doesn't really. There's not much. Maybe the reload animation is pretty spot on, with the cocking and the the switching.
Yes.
That's all right. But the shooting itself, when the recoil and stuff, I don't know. Maybe with bigger guns.
Wow,
but,
I will have to give Tarkov a try after this, because. That's very interesting, that they emulate the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Apex does have that element of armors and...
yeah.
But just with regards to the recoil, I thought that they did a good job. But
with the bigger guns, I think
Tarkov.
So. With the bigger guns, I think so in Apex. But
like
then
the
with the smaller
30-30, for example.
Yeah.
The Chuck Norris gun.
The Peacekeeper, the shotgun. Those are good. Those are all right, I guess. I think. Yeah.
Thank you, Fireblade. Yeah, I would like to give it a try. Okay, so do you think playing FPS games makes you more likely to shoot someone in real life? Because I know that many parents, have this fear So much violence, you know, and
Yeah, yes and no. The thing is, if someone wants to sh- shoot someone in real life, I don't think they would want to like research a game. Really, you know, they could go on somewhere on the internet. They can do it better than what the game shows you. But yeah, the game, some games do show how to do it. Really, yeah. Basically, I mean, especially if they're like very accurate, you know, how everything moves and stuff like that. But there's obviously a lot of things that if someone doesn't know much about guns, they're just gonna find themselves like stumbled and they don't know what ammo was this and where it goes and how to this and how to that. You know, there's a lot more functionalities to a gun
then just pressing
than just a game.
square
Exactly.
or
You know,
E
exactly.
to reload. Yeah, yeah, that's so
Yeah.
true.
It's
True.
it's easier to go on YouTube than play a game to learn how to use a gun, in my opinion. You know.
Would you ever shoot someone, and in which scenario would you do it?
I don't know. I hope to God that I never am in that situation.
Yeah,
Ever,
dark question.
ever. But if there might be a chance that that person's gonna hurt me or someone that I love, then steps may have to be taken, you know, forward, you know, or yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I would. I think I would.
But it's not like
For
it's
sure.
not like it has to be extremely dire, you know.
No,
I think anyone would do that. It doesn't matter if it's a gun or a knife, or if someone's gonna hurt your loved ones. You don't give a shit about taking that person out, in my opinion. You know, like it's for your loved one at the end of the day. Do you want to see loved one live, or do you want to see that guy live?
Yes.
It's basically that. It's just basically that. It's legitimately human instinct at the end of the day. It's legitimately, it's just hardwired in our little brain
Yes.
to protect, you know,
And
especially a mother with for her kids, you know. I
Yeah.
think that's like even higher than anything.
I think, to be honest, I would probably do it without thinking.
Exactly.
In that moment.
Exactly. It's hardwired, you know. It's legitimately hardwired.
And I asked the question because some people, and I can tell that you're very, very responsible, you know, with your guns and the way that you portray them. You feel the responsibility. And I think that a lot of people take very lightly, you know, I would shoot him in the face, you know how we talk.
Yeah.
So it really makes you put things in perspective, I feel.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
does.
when you actually have guns in your house
Yes.
and
Yes.
you feel that responsibility.
Yeah,
But
100%.
But I love that you acknowledge that, you know, at the end of the day, they are guns, and it couldn't be.
They are guns.
It
They
could
are
be a
made
knife or
Exactly.
yeah, definitely.
They're weapons at the end of the day. You know, we have to take care of them. You have to always treat them. The number one rule to any gun is to treat them like they're loaded. It could be a prop gun, like what happened in Hollywood.
Oh my
it could
God.
be anything. You have to treat it like it's loaded. As even you know 100 billion% that it's not gonna work or nothing's gonna come out of it. You have to treat it like it's loaded because stuff like that can happen. You know, to anyone.
Madam.
So you have to always treat it like it's loaded. You know, you can't point it at anyone. Nothing. Not at yourself. You know.
Okay, so let's lighten the mood up a bit.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna go for some rapid fire. Some of these are they're just you know. Don't try to find a pattern. You will not. My brain is what it is.
It's all good. I like that.
Okay, so redheads, yes or no?
Yes.
Country music,
Yes.
pedos,
No.
spicy food.
Yes.
Are you a germophobic?
No. No.
Are diamonds forever?
Yeah.
Rock or techno?
Rock.
Did OJ do it?
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, so let's go with yes. Who cares? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know. Let's go with yes.
Can you swim?
Oh no, actually. No.
No.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
No.
I'm not
No.
kidding with you. Yes,
What the
I'm not kidding
fuck?
with you. I can't swim, but I panic. That's one
Thanks
of my
for the
fears,
follow.
actually. Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah.
And
That's
put the
actually.
thing that
Yeah, considering he can't swim and spend his whole life at the beach. Yes. There you go. There you go. I'm not ashamed about it or anything like that.
No,
but
no, I'm just
yeah.
surprised, you know? I'm surprised. Wow,
Yeah, there you go.
wow.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
my family was
I'm a
like,
landlubber. That's it.
you know, I was like 4 years old. Good luck, child. Just
That's it,
threw me
that's
into
it.
the sea.
That never happened to me. There you go. There
All
you go.
the time at Sunbloss.
Some blows.
Wow.
And never happened. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, impressed. I love it. Wow, okay. Do you want to learn?
I do. I know how to swim. But not like having my feet touch the ground trips me, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just trips me. I know how to like dive and just like swim in the water like that, but then when I have to go like stand, like just do this, you know,
Uh-huh.
if I feel like my legs are not gonna hit land, my head goes into a bit of a hard fucking malfunctioning, you know, something. It's something. Yeah, it's so exactly. There you go. It's basically that, man. It's basically that. It's weird. It's so weird. And I had many close calls, just almost drowning. But whatever. Let's go with it.
It's like my rabbit is like that. If she doesn't have her legs supported, she freaks out. It's like
there you go.
Creating. It's like wow. Okay. Listen, I didn't have that reaction as in judgy or anything because
it's all right.
I really don't like the alga in the water.
Okay.
And if I can swim, but if I'm swimming and it's all alga underneath me, no, I'll back the fuck up. I'll back the fuck up and go back to
and get out of there.
where it's clear. Needs to be clear. Okay, I interrupted that rapid fire momentum.
It's all good.
So let's go for the next section. So now I would like to ask you about your streaming career, right? So which streamers do you look up to in terms of content and personality?
So there are two streamers that really I think drove me to do what I love. One of them doesn't stream anymore, sadly, but I think he's still my number one. His name was Clam Taco. Gecko probably knows him. He knows him. But yeah, his name was Clam Taco. And there's another person that I truly look up to, like really up to, is Clean. His name is Clean with a K. He is basically what got me into Tarkov, and I've always wanted to stream Tarkov since I got it, but back then my PC couldn't handle it, so I couldn't really do what I wanted to do. So I had to do something else until I got better PC.
Relating.
Yep.
I mean, if you see how I run Apex, they look like Minecraft characters.
Take some time and tweaking to get everything going. Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so how did you manage to grow a foreign audience and avoid relying on the Maltese community?
I don't know. To be honest,
your camera is out of focus.
Oh, sorry about that.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I'm moving around
better
too
now.
much, and it's good. Yeah. I think I was just being me, really. Sadly, in the local, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% transparent here.
There are other questions coming up.
Okay.
So
okay. We'll get there. And then if we don't, I'll speak about it. But yeah, I was basically being me, and that's really it. That's how it formed itself, I guess. Yeah. It just did its own thing.
So you didn't actively try to appeal to a foreign audience.
I sort of did. I sort of did at the same time.
Because even you don't sound
Maltese.
like you sound like I guess an American. I guess I would say American. You're
There's a reason about that too. We'll get to it if you want.
um so yeah, tell me more about how you started streaming.
So I've always wanted to start to stream since I was a young kid, actually, like before Twitch, before everything. When I was young, I basically, when I used to play with the PlayStation 2, I used to imagine people were watching me. Sounds creepy, probably does, but that's how I used to think like I'm broadcasting it to someone to see to watch. When I was like fucking 8 years old, whatever. And then eventually, I got a PC and I had Xfire. Some of you guys probably remember Xfire. And Xfire had this broadcasting system where you could actually broadcast your game. And I started doing that. I was like, this is actually really cool. Like you're actually broadcasting a game to people to actually watch you play a game. And they used to come over on Xfire and they used to tell me, "Oh wow, what are you doing today?" and stuff like that. I was like mind blowing, you know. So I kind of dropped on that. Then I jumped over to Steam and whatnot. And this was when I was like 13, 14 years old.
Well, how old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
27. I'm gonna be 28 in a month, basically, in January 2nd. Yeah, 2 months.
Okay.
And eventually, when I went abroad in Australia, I knew what I really wanted to do with my life. I wanted to do content creation, you know, and I wanted to do it on YouTube or wherever. You know, I just wanted to do some content. Like it's always been a dream to me. Like it's always been a part of me, really, wherever I went. And yeah, when I was in Australia, I found out about Justin TV, which is basically Twitch. Back then, it was called Justin TV. And I followed a few people there. Summit, I remember there was Summit. There was a lot of great faces there. I don't remember much of them, but yeah, that's how I found out about Justin TV. Then I came back to Malta. I spent like I kind of forgot about it, and then 2016, it was like, you know, let's focus on it.
Keep it English in the chat, guys. Keep it English, please, because there are people that may not understand Maltese. Are cooking. I'll give him a slap on the patata.
The hell out of here.
And Jbayna town.
It's always him, dude. Always him. I banned him like 7 times. No, I'm kidding.
I think my mod is off doing God knows what, so.
It's all good.
And I'm thirsty. Make me a coffee, tea. I love you.
Maltese Patriot. There he is, dude. Yeah. Yeah, basically, in 2016, I was like, I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna start, you know, saving money up for the whole system, and then in 2017, February 2017, I had my first stream. My first official stream on Twitch, because before it was just like testing and troubleshooting and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow. So you actually went through the motions before you started streaming.
Yeah, big time.
Damn. I'm doing it as I go along.
But I still do it as I go along, really.
Because with PCs, you can never be really. It's hard to keep up with.
It is.
And right now, with what's happening with the graphic cards and mining, it's like
yes,
bro. Crazy. So why do you think that some streamers are not able to hold a view count, in your opinion?
Maybe I think mainly is consistency and not working enough. I think. I think you have to, as a streamer, you have to make yourself known. You're a streamer without telling you're a streamer. You know, how do you do it? Well, you set up your social media links. You go into people's discords and not be like, "Hey, I'm a streamer. Follow me." That's the worst thing you can do. You do that on someone's channel, you're literally you're not gonna get followed. You're just gonna get hated on, really, because it's something not nice to do. It's kind of frowned upon on Twitch. So self-promotion on other people's platforms, not a good idea. But you can always like talk about Tarkov and stuff, yeah, or the game or whatever you're doing, and be a part of the community. Eventually, the streamer that you watch will understand or will notice that you stream. That's how you pretty much just become friends, man. That's all you got to do. You can't be like, oh, have you seen my stream yesterday? Or I don't mind if people talk about streaming and they're streaming on their channel. I don't mind at all. But the worst part is, hey, I'm gonna go streaming now. See ya. I'm like, don't do that, dude. You're only damaging yourself over there. Like you do that, you're only damaging yourself, not the content creator that you're saying it to or whatever. But you're damaging yourself because it makes you look like you're desperate, and that's the worst thing you
Yes,
can do to your channel because
it's true.
it's bad. It's really bad. There's a lot of Twitch etiquettes out there that people don't really know, and sometimes you actually tell them about it. You tell them nicely. You tell them, listen, don't do that. It's just only going to hurt your platform. They'll still do it. They'll think it's still good. They'll still do it. Then I just zip it and just don't talk about it. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
ban them. Some people ban people for talking about their streams and channels. So I'm not that type of person. I let people do their thing, but just don't self promote. So
Hmm. Um, um, yes, and in the beginning, I didn't know that this was a thing, and I wasn't doing it. I mean, it came natural to me. But recently, I've been understanding how much of a big, and now I'm really paranoid, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I hope that I don't offend anyone or
yeah, I know
anything,
what you
but
mean.
really trying, because it's just common sense.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's just, so I agree with you there. And okay, so you're very open and kind of vulnerable, but in a manly way. That's how I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
you. If that makes sense.
yeah, yeah.
And do you intend to come across in this way? Like, I feel really good, positive vibes when I come on your stream. Like, do you make it a point to always be that way, even if you're down, for example? Tell me more about it.
So, um, two key elements that I like to have on stream is to always be energetic, to just to be out there, get a little crazy. Why the hell not unload a little bit? That's how you. That's one of like energy, having being energetic the whole time. It's kind of hard to do, but for some reason, for me, kind of comes natural sometimes. And another one is to enjoy what you're doing, to enjoy the game, to enjoy talking to the community and stuff like that.
Yes.
um but there is a lot of things that can drop those two elements down quickly. One of them, when it comes to feeling good and energetic and all that energy, is let's say you start your stream, the first thing you see is like, hey man, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. They basically, I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about the bad stuff, but if you have like really bad stuff, I think it's best to take it in PMs or DMs and stuff like that, because I think it affects the stream people don't notice it, but it does affect the stream in a way where it just tends it down. Like if it happens in the beginning of the stream, it's going to be hard to go back up to that energy level, if you know what I mean. So if someone's having, I always tell people this: if you guys are having any issues or something came up or whatever, you guys want to talk about it, hit me up in Discord. Hit me up on PMs and stuff like that. Because on Twitch chat, it's kind of, it's sometimes it feels like people are doing it for attention than really um trying to seek help, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So for me, I want to help, but I don't know how to help in that situation. I can't really get my thoughts around sometimes when I'm streaming and making sure everything is happening and everything is fine. So the best way to do it is to talk to the streamer, even if they're live, do it on PMs. It's the best way to do it. That's basically it. Like there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to come your way where it's going to drop one of those elements off. Sometimes they both drop, sometimes they stay up all the whole stream. Sometimes one falls and the other one just it goes around. It's just all over the place.
Yes, it is a
um
live show at the
yeah,
end of
it's a
the
live
day.
show at the end of the day.
Hmm.
So imagine if you have a live show and someone comes to you, man, and they're like just dropping all the the
Yes.
negativity, which is fine to do. I'm not saying you shouldn't drop, but there's some places there where it should be dropped
Hmm.
instead of other places, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about your stuff. You should talk about your stuff. Of course you should. But sometimes it becomes like um literally every day of the
Hmm.
same,
Hmm.
and it kind of affects the streamer
Hmm.
eventually, because you're like, you want to help but you kind of can't
Hmm.
because you're there. I don't know, maybe that's the way I feel, maybe other streamers feel that way, maybe they don't. I don't know. I care about my people, so um it affects me. It really does. It's not like, oh, this guy had a issue. I'm not, it's hard for me to shrug it off because
Hmm.
they're my community. They're my people. I love them. I love every single one of them, even though some of them are a little crazier than others. But I'm crazier
I
most
know
than most of them. But
his autofocus is really tripping me out. I'm like,
I
I'm
don't know why is it doing that.
but
Maybe it's a light.
but
Yeah, I see that happening right now. Yeah,
um
lighting. Let me see if I can
I'm
change
still
that. Hang on.
processing what he said. I'm still processing because um like we said before, some people, they don't really want your advice. They want to tell
No,
you, but they don't want to hear your advice. And even if you do
exactly.
give
Yeah,
them advice, they're not going to take it on board. So I kind of like to try and help out, but I do it once, twice, and then I just start ignoring them because it's a waste of energy. And I have been guilty of going on stream and kind of chatting about stuff that happened in my life when I quit my job to do this full time, for example.
yeah,
Um, uh, I was being asked again to take back my job. And I remember I did a stream where I was like, guys, come and talk about this with me. And they really cheered me up, and I don't have a
yeah.
big community. Um, this literally makes my day better. It makes me happy. And, my stream started on a lower vibe and then it got better. But
Yeah.
now I'm wondering, um, do you think it's okay to sometimes have a lower vibe stream
Oh,
or?
of course, definitely. Sometimes, like yesterday, I had one of the worst. Well, I wouldn't say one of the worst, but like, it was not a nice day yesterday. I woke
Mhm.
up just like off. My mind was off, like completely off. I couldn't focus. I couldn't do anything right. I got on stream and I streamed for like 3 hours, and my mind was just off, dude. Like it was just off, off, off. And I was like, maybe you know what? It's one of those days. I'm gonna call it a day. You know, it's normal. Sometimes it's a little less. You can pull off the stream. Sometimes you get on and you're like a little down. You're not
Mhm.
feeling too good, or and then it becomes like one of the best days ever. Who knows? Like that's the thing. That's the beauty about streaming as well. You don't know what's gonna happen when you go live. You
That's
just
true.
don't know what's going to happen. And I think that's what keeps a lot of people streaming. I think it's just the uncertainty of streaming. When you go live, you're out there.
Uh-huh.
You're out there for the world to see. And sometimes that happens, and this happens. But like I said earlier, I don't expect anything to happen, and that way I keep my expectations to a very minimum state, man. Yeah.
I love you. I love you so much. Um, um, Sorry, I got completely lost on my
It's all good. It's
questions.
all good. Don't worry about it.
So, if you were given €1 million to power up the streaming industry, what would you do with it? And
I'll make my own
like,
platform.
oh, nice.
I would make my own platform. Yes.
And this is kind of unscripted, but what do you think about YouTube? You like coming up with this huge. Um, um, Tell me more about your platform, and then tell me what you think about YouTube and Twitch going head to head in competition, and if you would consider moving there.
If Twitch are going to keep making these changes to their platform where it's like almost a paywall for
Pay
now,
to win.
they're yes, like kind of pay to win. Twitch saw these services out there in the world where you can pay not a lot of money, but you can actually have embedded views, which is like they're real views, but they're not really there. But they're real views, like with IPs and everything. So So they saw that as an issue. So what did they do? They were like, "Oh, let's just paywall it. People want to pay money for it. Let's have our own version of it. Instead of fixing that issue and making growth organic, they wanted to be like, oh, let's just have our own ways of doing it. Like, the fuck are you doing? Like, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. Especially when it comes to Twitch, because I
I,
think the
I
the
kind of
smaller.
felt I kind of felt like it was, sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
kind of felt like it was almost a reply to YouTube's discoverability.
Oh, it could be too. It could be too. I think Twitch are very underestimating YouTube big time right now. YouTube in a whole right now has more. Even Facebook, you can make more money. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to talk about money now. As a streamer, you can make more money off Facebook than on Twitch and YouTube right now. I think it's 100% revenue. Like, if someone subscribes to you for €5, you're going to get that €5. On Twitch, you're going to get half of it. There's like a margin of a percentage of streamers, big streamers, that can haggle a little bit with Twitch to change
The
up the percentages.
70-30 rule.
Yeah, 70-30 rules and stuff like that. But for someone like me, I'm not a big streamer. I don't consider myself a big streamer whatsoever. Yes, it is my full-time job, but I don't think it's like I don't reckon 1,000 views. Sometimes I have a hard time racking 100 views.
Have you? May I ask? You can always bite the lemon, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Have you applied for partner?
I am a partner. On
you
Twitch.
Are a partner.
Yeah,
Damn.
I've been a partner for 2 years now.
Okay, nice.
Partner doesn't mean you're full time though. That's the issue. A partner and affiliate. I'm gonna be honest with you. There is not much difference. Like, there is only that check mark and maybe some extra emotes. That's basically it.
Shouldn't
really
you get a manager or something?
No. I actually asked. That was told that I would get one, because as a partner, you were like sort of like entitled to like a, not manager, but like an agent. They call it like an agent. So if you're having any issues, you talk to them, not to Twitch, or they're like literally the middlemen basically for Twitch and you and content creator. They basically told me, because you live in Malta, we cannot offer you an agent. They just left me like that. Boom. Because I'm partnered in Malta, they can't put me in of my region. Actually, they didn't actually say Malta, but they said of your region, and they just brushed me off basically. Yeah, I personally don't give a shit. I don't need that stuff, but it would be nice. It would be nice.
Of course, I mean,
if something happens, I could talk to someone instead of making a ticket, the whole time, and wait for like a year and a half to get a response. But it's dumb, even with sponsors. Like Raid Shadow Legends and stuff like that. Apparently, they don't do that stuff in Malta. Apparently, if you're based in Malta, you don't get that stuff.
So we don't even have access to all of the opportunities.
No.
But do you think that this is something only specific to Twitch, or?
I think the whole thing in general, in my opinion, maybe it could be specific on Twitch, but I'm not sure about YouTube and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure about YouTube.
Okay, if I can be honest, because I have just made affiliate, and I do, thank you for the coffee. Hanini has been delivering coffee. I think that YouTube eventually is going to win this war, because they just need to implement some features, and
yeah.
I don't know, but would you ever consider moving to another platform?
Yes, I would. If it would have to be a different platform, it would have to be YouTube, because they have all my videos there. Then I would have my stream there. So it's like a whole package in one, really.
Yes. And how do you feel about that? Do you think it would be scary?
It would be. Oh, for sure. If I would have to move to YouTube, I will let everyone know a month before, maybe a little bit more than that, and tell them, listen, I'm going to eventually, on that day, I will no longer be streaming on Twitch. I'll be streaming on YouTube, blah, 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 stuff like that. And YouTube are doing a lot of crazy stuff right now where you can actually clip stuff on YouTube streams. You can actually gift membership, because they call subs over there membership.
It's very new though, because they weren't able to gift like a week ago or something.
Yeah.
So I think,
And
but they're still figuring their shit out.
They are.
We'll be
They're kind of new
watching.
to it.
Yes.
But they have the money, they have the resources, they have everything to make it way better than Twitch.
Although
Twitch, what they're doing right now
Amazon,
is just making it worse for streamers.
I feel like Jeff Bezos was just leaving this there, you know, it's generating on its own, and they didn't try to elevate it, and I think they're gonna have to soon, you know.
They're gonna have to, for sure.
The only people that are gonna benefit from this competitive rivalry is us, in reality.
Exactly.
That's what I think. So. Okay, and you would open your own platform before we move on, you said.
Yeah, if I win $1 million, I don't know, maybe it's not enough, but if I had to choose to make it, I would probably make my own platform. Who knows?
That would be cool. I would join your platform. Just saying.
That would be good.
So what is your opinion of the streaming industry in Malta when compared to the outlook on streamers and streaming communities abroad? And give it to me. Now is the time.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for everything you're doing in chat. Okay.
Did we hit 100? I think we had 100.
Did we?
101, I think, or 102.
I'm gonna give away
102. There you go.
These headphones.
Awesome.
We'll do that. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you're enjoying this.
Fully deserve it, Nana. Seriously, I personally am enjoying this. Yes, 100%.
I'm happy that you're enjoying
for having me here.
No, I love it, bro. Now hit me with it. The Maltese community.
Maltese community when it comes to
your cam, there's nothing you can do about it because it's.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna bash it somewhere. I'm not sure why it's doing it really. Maybe because I'm moving around. Maybe I have to stay a little more static.
Closer to your face. Could that be it?
Let me see if we can. There you go.
Thank you for the congrats.
Sorry for the camera doing all over the thingy. So with Malta as a whole, when it comes to streaming, I think it was very bad a few years ago. I think there was a lot of I don't know what you call it, but like there was a lot of dog eat dog kind of mentality. So I've met a lot of great people in the Twitch, Twitch Maltese community, but there were other people that were very
insecure.
Not just insecure, but like they're there just to demoralize you, demoralize your stream, and just belittle your stream for theirs to be better, to shine better. Because obviously over here we're a small people, we're small people. There's not a lot of us, so there gets this like, it's not like everyone's joined up and becoming one community. It's more like dog eat dog, backstabbing one another. I've seen it happen from one Maltese person to the other Maltese person. Happened to me, and that's one of the reasons that I did not want to be too much a part of the Maltese community. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna be that person who's just gonna sugarcoat stuff and everything like that. But that happens a lot, and it wasn't just. It still happens, but it's a lot less now, And there's this other mentality that goes around in Malta. They go like a Maltese streamer knows your Maltese, and they could be on your stream and be like, just swearing all sorts of bad Maltese language. It doesn't give you, the permission to talk or to swear Maltese because I'm Maltese, Like it's just belittling yourself, really. Don't do that kind of stuff. But I think in the last 2 years, I think it's changed. I think it's gotten way better. I think people understand what's going on there. I think the Maltese community has grown when it comes to streaming as well. So I'm very happy the way it's shaping now, though. But there was a lot of drama, especially with the streaming / esports side of things. That was the worst, I would say. That was definitely the worst. I had people that came to my stream. They would just say very bad stuff to me, and then I would go to another stream and seeing that person that said all that bad shit to me as a mod on someone's stream, and I'm like, You know, yeah, you sure you want to have that guy as a mod, dude? Like, he's going around dropping all sorts of shit on people, dude. You know, I'm not the type of person that's gonna go there and tell that person, listen, you should take care of that guy. You know, maybe he should know what he, got in his own little world. But yeah, eventually it's getting better though. The Maltese community, you know.
So
Arca knows what I'm talking about. Arca knows. I've known Arca for a long time, since the beginning, really, when I started streaming. So he knows what I'm talking about.
of course, and
Yeah.
listen, I'm a newcomer and I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
because when I joined, um, uh, everyone was like, because I'm, hello, Lockstock, because I think that people understood straight away that I wanted to do this seriously,
Yeah.
so everyone was like giving me their 2 cents and stuff. And the thing that this is more than a pet peeve, okay? This is like, I don't like to waste anybody's time. Don't waste my fucking time. I'm not gonna waste your time. If you have shit to say it. If it's helpful to me and I can use it, I will consider it, because that's what I need to grow. I need to listen to people like you that know what they're doing, they have experience. But if you're just coming to talk shit and tell me things which don't fucking help me, man, or they demoralize me because this and this, there are so many reasons why not. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
So I learned very quickly, but I still want to keep on pushing for a community, man.
Always.
That
Exactly.
because okay, it's true. We don't have a lot of discoverability locally because people don't know what Twitch is, and I feel that almost some people try to keep it private because they're scared of more competitive threats. But if you look at Twitch, from a higher perspective, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Because you're not competing with your fellow multi-streamers.
Exactly.
You're competing with everyone, with everyone on Twitch. And we aren't entitled to anything. And I keep saying this, man. If people click follow, they click next, because you don't have the vibe, you're not entitled to anyone's view. You have to work for it.
Exactly. That's it. You got to work for it, for sure.
And I was told, that you are very successful, like maybe you might not even consider this, and I sent you an email anyway, and I was quite intimidated. And then when you said yes, I was like, he said yeah.
Of course, like I felt bad for not responding to it. So, oh my
God! I sent you a very professional email. I was like, I'm not a Nigerian prince.
That was hilarious. That was pretty good.
So the fact that you're here, that it shows the side of humanity that I think we need to show to each other, and I'm so ready to support people that deserve it and that they want to work hard. I'm not going to empower anyone that keeps victimizing themselves and blaming everything that's wrong with their stream on everyone else.
Exactly.
But otherwise, I'm here for it. And yes, we are cringe. Maltese, we think of our community as cringe, and the swearing can get bad, but we can rise above it. We can do better,
Of course.
There's no reason why we don't have to. Sorry, I took over your...
No. Do your thing. Seriously. I like what you're saying. You know what's going on. That's good, though. That's really good.
Yes.
I didn't know these things when I started. I knew eventually I picked up that kind of stuff, that information, sort of the hard way when I saw it happening to other streamers, to fellow streamers and stuff like that, But yeah, like you have to be you. You have to, your stream is you. You have to stipple yourself. That's your thing. If I don't like to be, the most jolliest person on earth the whole time, I'm not going to be the host because that's me. I like, there's one thing I always go with is basically I don't have a character like for Twitch. There's some people that have their own like little identity, like their own little alias or whatever you want to call
Okay.
it on Twitch. Maybe just a little bit from their like a little different from their character. But I'm the type of person that just I remain true to myself. You know, if I'm gonna call someone out, I'm gonna call that someone out. You know,
Mhm.
it's not gonna be like if people. You're not gonna listen. This is the best. Like this is the thing you everyone must know. You're not gonna cater to everyone. No, not everyone is gonna enjoy your stream. Sometimes they'll
Exactly.
be there for a day or two, and you'll just never see him again. Hey, that's no problem, right? That's fine.
Exactly.
Do your thing. You enjoy what you do. You're surrounded with good people. If there's someone causing shit, you take care of it. You know, tell them and listen. Don't do that kind of stuff. Or this is not the place to be if you want to do that kind of stuff. If they keep on doing it, then it's time to go.
Mhm.
Because if you keep those people, and if you're like worried, I'm gonna lose a viewer or two, and those two are just just fucking you know being assholes, really, you're gonna lose a lot more by leaving those two there than kicking them out.
Yes.
You know?
And I've seen it happen, not just on. I have quit my 9 to 5 for this because I want to create content, and
Yeah.
literally it's like now or never for me, you know?
Yeah.
And I came in with that kind of mentality. I'm going to learn and I'm going to execute, you know, analyze,
Exactly.
look at the data. I love data, and just do my own thing. But with toxicity, you know, I have my
Limits.
it's very interesting, yeah, because some kind of toxicity I found out can make your views higher. But then, how healthy is it for you? How healthy is it for your
Exactly.
community?
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
so I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Um,
There's
uh,
a balance between you and that type of like that trolling, or it's trolling really. It's not even toxicity. Toxicity is like when you're angry at it and you just like want to be negative about the whole thing. Trolling is like it could be good, it could be bad, at the same time.
mhm,
So you have to like to find that balance. And even if you do find that balance, it's gonna get shaky sometimes. You gotta
mhm.
find that balance once again, stuff like that. It's a constant like it's a constant wave. Streaming is like a constant wave. For me, I've had really high highs, and then I've had lows. I've had lows after I've been partnered this year. I've had lows. I had highs this year. So it's like it's never like
It's not a
you know
constant.
it's never constant. Some month it's banger, and you just don't know what you've done to for it to be that banger, like that good. And then next month you're feeling even better than last month, but there's less.
Mhm,
There's less. And the most important thing when you're streaming, yes, look at data, but don't obsess over that data because it will drive you to the frayed ends of insanity. Like it will drive you absolutely nuts. And that's probably the biggest reason why people quit streaming. It's the data, dude. Like, yeah, I know you love your data, but be careful of it, okay? Because it will drive you nuts.
No, no, thank
It
you for
drove
the
it drove
tip.
me nuts a
Thank you
few
for the
times.
tip.
So yeah, you have to like keep an eye on it for sure.
So I'll ask one more question to close off this section, and then
Sure.
we can uh, maybe take a 2 minute break because I need to pee.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so, do you think we can do anything to change things in our current socio-economic environment collectively as a gaming community? Like,
Um,
I feel like we need direction, kind of, as local streamer. And when I need this direction, I have to say straight out, I've been turning to Level Academy because
yes,
they
yes,
are professional,
100%,
if you know what
100%.
I mean.
Oh yes, definitely, 100%. They're really good at what they do. They're really good at what they do. Like I know Lockstock, wonderful guy. He has I'm gonna be honest with you. He has one of the best backgrounds I've ever seen on Twitch. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna lay it out there, but he does. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing, and you know what you're doing as well because you're actually getting people together here, and you're getting them under one curtain and putting them out there. They're talking about their feelings, about everything. I mean, I'm the type of person that just talks about it, whatever comes. So I think what Level Academy is doing and what you're doing, Nona, like it's very, very healthy for the community. I think it's what needed to happen, in my opinion. I'm not
I'm
going to
so
say this
happy
because
to be
I
here.
don't want to sugarcoat or anything, or you're here. Like, I'm going to say it. I accepted your request because I knew this was a great idea and I wanted to be a part of it. So, and it's a step forward, definitely not just a step, but many steps forward. It gets people together for sure because there's a lot of like fear down
Mhm.
in the Maltese. You know what I mean? There's a lot
And
of just vision.
people do look up to you. You do set an example. So keep up the good work and
I appreciate that.
well done. Well done,
Thank you.
seriously. Like, yes, and Lockstock as well. He's sending us kisses. Thank you for your kind words. Last question, sorry, one more. Who would you say is your biggest competitor in the industry?
Myself, really.
Yes, I knew you were gonna say. Why are
Yeah.
you so wholesome?
No,
Why?
it's myself because I there's some things sometimes I don't let myself do, and sometimes I feel bad about. It's just a lot of stuff. You're your own competitor, really. There's no competition than your own. You have to be basically you have to put yourself out there. And sometimes I have this someone else, not someone else, but like you're like, oh, you don't have to do that, or you don't, maybe you should do that, or just a lot of stuff like that, and just kind of puts me back a little bit sometimes with getting out there. So that's my competition. It's myself, really. Yeah.
You're so badass.
Excuse Bob it.
Okay, so Arko asked, how did you deal with burnout and lack of enthusiasm to continue streaming?
So maybe Ark, but I actually did quit streaming in 2019 for 3 months. I thought it was streaming that was causing me this burnout, but it wasn't. It wasn't really streaming. It was IRL stuff that was going on, and life really. But the thing is, that kind of triggered the burnout from the beginning was what I was playing back then, back in 2019 when I got partnered. So basically, I got partnered. 3 months later, I quit streaming. So it's like I hit the highest and I hit the lowest in 1 year. I learned a lot from it, obviously. You have to like enjoy what you're doing on stream. If that day you're not feeling that game, don't play that game. Do something else, or just have a bit of a breather. Enjoy it, or stream less. Don't burn out yourself. Just keep it fresh at all times. For me, Tarkov is a game that is always different. Like every raid that you play, every game that you play, it's always going to be different. It could be a loss, it could be a win, it could be just a basic raid. But every raid is going to be like fully different. It's that's why I keep on going for it. I love the game, the community about it, everything. Yeah, it's just enjoy yourself while you're playing. Don't play it for the views, really. Just play it for your own sake.
It's scary, and there is some kind of pressure.
Yes, there is.
To stream more and be there more, and like since I've been doing this, I've been spending so much time on socials. Like grinding.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a small break because
go for it.
2 minutes. Can you please, like your cam is driving crazy? Oh, pat.
Maybe I don't know.
No, you're like this. You're on the side now. Wipe when? Wipe much better. I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up.
That's all right. It's all right.
Humble and sexy. Sure.
Don't move. I'm gonna just stay. Even if I don't move, I'm still gonna go like. I think it's old. It's an old camera. I think it needs replacement, to be honest.
Do you want to take a break or I leave you a chat?
I'm actually gonna take a break. Get some water. Maybe get a coffee real quick. If that's okay.
Yes, of course. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna tell you when I come back. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
BRB.
Yeah, I won't take too long. I'll be right back.
Oh no! I fucked up, see? That was the fucked up thing. I'm sorry, I'm such a noob. Where is it, the break? I didn't change it. I'll leave you here. Bye.
Hello, hello. Gigante, take care of yourself, man. Thank you so much for being here, dude. If you guys got any questions for me, let me know, man. Go for it. Want to ask how the PP is, or you know? Take care, man. Hey, there he is, baby. Marcos, dude. I appreciate the sub. Let's go. Hell yeah, brother.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Donam.
Okay, so it was this one. Hello. Thanks for the sub. Marcos. Thank you. El Gigante left.
So how did you deal when you don't see growth for a long while? I just keep on going, Arku. Just keep on going. That's why I said don't look at the numbers too much, because it will hinder you down big time. You know, so just keep on going. Just keep on going. Throughout, where it's not going to be as active, you're going to meet a lot of wonderful people, dude. Mm-hmm. So it's always going to be worth it, man. Even if you stream for a day, for an hour a day or 2 hours a day, if you meet someone new and they follow, that's like a big plus for me, dude.
Yes, because at the end of the day, even if you're just playing, because this is why I started streaming, okay? I'm playing anyway. And I'm doing this specifically because I've been a gamer most of my life and I didn't know that this community existed.
Yeah.
And I started looking for girl gamers. And I actually created, thank you for the follow. I'm going to have a giveaway at the end of the stream or later today. So I started this Facebook group called Girl Gamers Malta, and it didn't work out. Like there were some streamers that they didn't feel like they wanted anything to do with me. And then I just started streaming off my PlayStation, and I started getting to know the community, and I was like, but how come we have influencers like Love in Malta doing these awards, man, content creator awards, no streamers, and what the fuck is going
what
on?
What is that? What kind of shit is that? I don't understand that.
I don't even know who they have there on the awards. I was like, who are these people?
It's like the ones they know about, and that's it, basically.
Yeah.
They're not gonna search for anything else.
Because this community is underground. And
it is.
But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take this. No. We are cooler than fucking whatever. But if an influencer can make money of looking pretty, I can make content from being funny, and from gaming.
Being
Why
crazy,
not?
exactly. That's it.
Why not?
That's it. Being you.
So that's kind of what. So shall we go for some short form questions?
Sure.
We're nearing the end, I think. Yes, we are. So which movie made you cry the most?
Braveheart. I think it was definitely Braveheart, man. 100%.
What would you be doing if you were not streaming?
Oh, probably bartending.
Nice.
Yeah, I love. That's what I was doing before, for streaming really. So it's always been something that I really enjoy, mixing drinks and cocktails and stuff like that. So
you know how to do that thing of like.
No, not to that point where I can like swing around bottles and stuff. But I like doing cocktails and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fancy schmancy stuff, like.
Would be good if you learned that, and then you could do it with the guns too.
If they see you doing that, they're gonna do some nasty stuff to you, man, for sure. RCO Wicked, yeah, I think RCO though it's not a full-time thing though. There's too many, like there's a lot of RCOs here, so it's more like that would be like a more of a part-time thing either way.
What's RCO?
RCO is a range conducting officer. It's basically hosting a range and being there, making sure everything's going fine. Yeah, commander pretty much.
So you wouldn't consider something army related, for example?
No, I was actually gonna join the army, but I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I never got into it.
Cool. Okay, so what movie do you think is going to be remade next? Because they're doing all kinds of remakes now.
Which movie would they remake?
I think there's been a Doom remake recently.
Yeah, that was like, trust me, don't watch it. If you savor your life, your brain, your mentality, don't watch it. Trust me, I've heard it's really bad. I'm not sure. Doom. I don't know. What would be like? I'm not too knowledgeable about movies that much. But what I would like to see maybe like a She-Hulk movie, but I know they're gonna like release a series about it. I don't know about that one.
I didn't know there was a She-Hulk story.
Yeah, series coming. Yeah. I used to watch the Marvel cartoons on Fox Kids back in the day. So like all the Morbius, all the Marvel stuff. That's where I know it from. Really.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is on your wish list?
What is on my wish list? You're gonna be surprised if I told you, or you probably won't be surprised. A new camera. I'm seriously. It's on the wish list right now. I want to get like a DSLR camera instead of this hunk of stuff here. But yeah, definitely a new camera.
Did you just make that up?
No, I'm serious. Like I've been wanting a new camera for 2 years, and I haven't put the money aside for it yet.
It makes sense. It makes sense. But we're only having trouble now because on your streams it's fine, your camera.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe
It's
the
a
lighting.
guest. And it's like, what am I doing here? This is not my natural habitat.
I don't know why it's doing that. Seriously, I have no idea.
So tell us about your favorite unexpected streaming moments.
Most favorite unexpected streaming moment when I actually got rated by Sequisha. Sequisha's is a pretty big dude on Twitch, and I've always looked up for. I always looked up to Sequisha. Like he's a funny guy. He's very chill. His community's very nice. I've been following Sequisha for a long time, and when he raided, when I see like 3,000 people coming in, I'm like, are you kidding me?
God.
And I actually dreamed about Sequisha raiding me like a few months before.
Oh
So
my
that was like
God.
even more creepier. Like I was like, holy shit, no way. It's actually Babit. When we tried the New World beta the first time, he was doing New World back then, and he raided us, man. It was like fucking.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah.
I don't know what I would do, to be honest.
Yeah, I was like, I said dude, the word dude, in more than like, I said it more. I don't know. It was like rapid fire, dude. Like no way, dude. What the fuck, dude? Like it was literally like that, like for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a great surprise. How do you want to be remembered when you're gone?
I want to be remembered as someone that wanted to get a bunch of people together. That's basically it, Like I just want to get a bunch of people together where those people can have fun, enjoy themselves, do things together. That's basically it. I don't want to be known as the best player in Shoreline or whatever. Like I'm here just to form a community, enjoy some games, talks with. That's basically it, man. That's what
Your
I love doing.
description sounded like someone that organizes orgies.
Oh, fuck me. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
I'll
I
keep
just
that in mind for
someone gets
later.
people together, have a good time. Everyone's having a good time, and that's
It
it.
kind of did. I'm okay. Alrighty. It kind of did, man. It kind of did. I'll keep that in
Like,
mind.
what are they doing? Having a good time? Okay.
Yeah, they're just having a good time. They're just having a good time, doing their
Fully
thing,
torked.
Fully torqued, exactly. Got a fully torqued. Exact. That's it. That's it.
Perfect. What apps do you use the most on your phone?
Twitter, probably.
Hmm.
Twitter, maybe Instagram. Those are like I don't like have any apps that games and stuff like that on my phone. So mostly it's like social media for me. Twitter, mostly on Twitter.
I wanna link your Instagram to the chat right now.
Want to get the link for you?
If you have it handy, I think I can. Because basically, guys, I don't have your handle.
Don't worry.
My.
Should I post it or?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for that. The rotator there with his socials only had 4 spaces, and I ran out of time. I didn't even change the intermission screen from yesterday because I drank a bit yesterday, and I'm a noob in drinking.
It's
so.
good. It's all good.
Check out his Instagram. I will follow you because I love Insta. I think Instagram is my favorite social media thing. What would you say is the best social other platform which has aided you in growing out of all of them? I know it's not Facebook.
Oh my god! I want to even remove my page off of that place, man. It's so bad. The best one, probably, the best one would probably say Twitter, then YouTube afterwards.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter was like the best. Like the amount of people I get from Twitter, it's absolutely insane. Because I like to focus on content on Twitter as well. I like to post certain things that people want to hear or don't want to hear. So I get more, reactions and stuff like that. So,
like
yeah,
retweeting, because I feel like it's not that good of a platform for long form content. Maybe.
It's probably the best for streamers though, from all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Instagram, for example, Instagram would probably be one of the worst. You'd be surprised.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Twitter.
I think. I agree.
Definitely added a lot of discoverability for me. People, if they follow me on Twitter or they found me on Twitter, they come on Twitch. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Tell us one Maltese proverb that you really believe in.
Oh man. My grandfather used to say one, but I forgot. I totally forgot about it, man. He used to tell me one. Misha. Yeah, that's true. But I don't go with that one. I don't go with that one at all. I mean, in Tarkov, you have to. It's basically that, Misha. But there was a good one. I totally forgot about how it's said though. Maybe I have to eat a lemon on that one.
Really?
I don't know. Seriously. I'm not sure if I know like a bunch of them, but it's just my mind's just not clicking on any of them right now.
So okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, my motto is basically that don't expect anything to happen. That's basically it. But Maltese specific.
That would be something to do with the bajtra. تندش البajtra تقف علقك, maybe.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. That's actually a good one. Forgot about that one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like,
I'll go with that one.
For translation-wise, guys, it means that because we have these cactus plants all over the island, right? And
Prickly
they make
pears,
this,
yeah.
Prickly pears, and they make the fruit. And the saying is, don't wait for the prickly pear to fall into your mouth.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, it was. Never mind. So yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'll go with that one then. Yeah.
Next question. If you were the lead singer of a boy band, what would it be called and who would be in it with you? And you cannot say fully torqued.
Oh my god, come on, man. Okay, I don't know, man. What would I call a band, a boy band? Escape from School, I don't know. I don't know. EFS? I don't know, Escape from School or some shit. I don't know, man. EFS. I don't know. Let's
boy band.
Yeah. Escape from School, do all your crazy shit,
Okay.
No,
Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah.
Escape from School.
Escape from School, yeah. End school and leave and become the rebel and become I mean, no, that's if it's a boy band, yeah, it's not really gonna. Let's go with Escape from School. Let's just go.
And who would be?
You'll be surprised, but if I'm not gonna be the singer, but Dax Ponziol would be the singer. He's a wonderful guy. He's a very talented singer, so I would get him. Definitely, I would get him in the band for sure. I'll be the bass player and some drums and some shit. He can do the singing. Yeah.
He's a singer? Cool.
Yeah, he's a singer, yeah.
So just one person then?
Yeah, just me and him. That's it. I'm good enough. Or maybe it's Taquisha. We'll see.
Okay. Very cool. I'll be the groupie. Oh, not me. Wicked fucking awesome.
Wicked. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Tell me about an embarrassing moment that you can laugh about now.
On stream?
I guess can be off stream as well, as long as it's funny.
So I called my mom once and I told her that I lost my phone. Think of it. Just
What?
yes. I called my mom and I told her I lost my phone.
And then she went, "Ma kif qed
How the
tiċċemper?"
fuck are you talking to me, you son of a bitch?
And he
You know?
goes,
And I'm like, crickets, like 1,000 crickets, and I just hang up. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, where the hell am I? I'm serious. That's the true story. I was kind of drunk though, but it's true. Yeah, I was talking to my friend, I think, on the phone, and then I just instantly called her just to tell her
and she
that I
probably
lost
saw his ID caller coming
Yeah.
up, so he couldn't even say I'm calling from someone else's phone. Which must be
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird, man. It was weird. It was really weird. But it was actually my phone. It was actually my phone, and I called her on her phone just to tell her I lost my phone. And she's like, "What the hell are you talking about, dude?" Like, she just like had crickets. Like at first she was like, "Oh, you kidding me?" And then she was like, "Oh, wait, what? Like, what are you talking about?" Yeah, well, that was pretty embarrassing. Like that was pretty bad.
Okay, so do you want any children? How many? And what would you call them?
I would like to have 2 kids, a boy and a girl if possible. You know,
Cute.
if it's 2 girls, you know, why not? If it's a girl, it would be Zoe, and if it's a boy, it would be Thomas.
Cute.
Thomas, yeah.
Or as you would say, beautiful.
Beautiful, you know, that's how it
Beautiful.
goes.
I love it. So earlier I asked your favorite moments, unexpected. So what are your favorite moments involving your community?
I think it happens a few times. It's not like like there was a one-time thing, but sometimes, let's say someone kills me on Tarkov and they have their name, and I tell them, listen, go over to their channel and tell them GGs and drop them follows and stuff like that.
God.
And they actually do that, and they go there and they drop all the sorts of stuff. And yeah, that's how we sometimes we do it, you know, or someone that is very close to hitting a milestone on Twitch, maybe like 100 followers or 500 followers or some shit like that, you know, and tell them, listen, guys, listen, this person is like 5-10 subs away, or excuse me, follows away. Get over there, make sure that it's done. You know? And it happens. It feels amazing. Seriously, that's like one of those little things that can happen sometimes. You know, it's
So cute. God, you're so wholesome. I can't. Shout out Sentry.
yeah, shout out Sam, pretty much.
Lalo, how good.
We kind of tuned down the shout out stuff because I didn't feel I kind of felt like shout outs weren't being as effective anymore, so I kind of like tuned them down a little bit.
Yes,
and
yes.
I just kept it to the mods, and if they want to do it, you know, go for it, you know. But I think of like every time just shouting that person out, and then I forget to shout out one person,
Yes.
and it kind of feels weird, if you know what I mean. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna send it without, like, if mods want to do it, they can do it definitely for sure.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna roll naturally and just without
exactly.
for now, you know,
And
just to change things up a little bit too.
mhm. And then it's up to the person, you know, to go there.
That's it.
Okay, so if you had to go back to one particular year, what year would it be and why?
I'm gonna go a little deep on this one, okay?
Okay.
So I would go back to 2011, and I would be there for my friend. If you know, like you heard me talking about my friend earlier.
Straight in the field.
Yeah, straight in the fields for that one. That's basically it for me. Like just to change that moment in time.
Oh my god.
That's basically it, you know. But other than that, I wouldn't go back to anything else. I think I'm pretty good. Maybe school. Maybe should have stayed a little bit in school, but
It's
whatever,
okay.
you know.
You turned out
Yeah.
okay, I think. Yeah. Your mama raised you right.
Yeah, my mama did. Definitely. A mother, yeah, definitely.
Ah, that was heavy. It was brief and heavy, just like,
Yeah.
okay. So this you already answered. What game started your love for gaming, and what does gaming mean to you? And you answered Doom.
I said Doom, definitely. Doom is basically my dad is the person that actually got me into gaming, and he's probably the most person that doesn't like or not as supportive as other people when it comes to regarding streaming. But he's the reason that I actually got in gaming in the first place, because he's the one that, introduced me to PC games like Doom back in '95. stuff like that. You know, not it wasn't 95, it was like 97. I was like 3 or 4 years old. But basically it started off from Doom, and I just never outgrew them. You know, like I never really just be like, oh, I'm done with gaming, or it was
That
always
was
there. It's
never
always
done.
there. It's just a part of life. You know, it's just a part of it. You know.
And
Yeah.
now I think that because so many kids are already gaming, full
Yeah.
on Roblox, Minecraft, like
Yeah.
the next generation is gonna be heavy on gamers. That's what I think.
Yes. Big time.
So I think that this is about to hit another level, with gaming.
Yes. For sure.
How does your family feel about you being a streamer?
But everyone's pretty okay about it. They're very happy for me. At first, my mom and my dad didn't understand what was going on, how it
Yeah.
is, why it happens, why do they, how, what, like, who the hell wants to watch you play a video game? And my dad is still to this day, he's not too 100% about it. You know, my mom's like, she's every time, you know, she's like, how did you do today? How are you today? What did you have fun today? It's always like that. You know, my mom is very supportive of it. You know, she's pretty much the backbone of it all. Really, me and my lady and her, they're like my number one supporters. But my dad has always been like, oh, you know, you're wasting your time. You know, whatever, blah, 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 you know. I'm not gonna
Yes.
listen because it's at the end of the day, it's my life. You know.
Yes.
Um,
And to be
I am writing
honest,
my own story, really.
um, uh, the life in Gozo is more laid back. People
feel-
are
yeah.
more. I think they're not as exposed to the.
Yeah. Now, my dad spent all his life like working, you know, in America and
Wow.
in Australia. He's been all over the place. You know, he's like not. It's not the type of person where he's like kind of close-minded, but he is.
Okay.
So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, yeah. So you would say he would be more open to what certain things I kind of do, but not as much when it comes to technology and stuff like that. You know, not a big fan of it.
Okay, so do the people in your local town understand what you do, and do you think they talk about you? Now, people talk about you for sure, irrelevant, but do you think they know that you're kind of, a thing?
I think a lot of people do. They actually sometimes call me out and they're like, Torkie, because they forget my name probably. I'm like, okay, he called me Torkie like 2 months ago. I think it was like 2 months ago. I went to a bar. It wasn't in my town. It was in Mjar, really. And I went to a bar, and I went to the barman and told him, you know, what I wanted to drink for my friends. And he's like, "Are you Torkie?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh my
You know, like, what the
God.
fuck, dude?
That's amazing.
He's like, I used to watch your streams and everything like that when I used to live in, I think Scotland. Yeah, he was Scottish. This guy, and he wasn't even local. He was actually Scottish. So he used to watch the stream when he was in Scotland and everything. And then he told me his username and everything. I was like, holy shit, I remember that name.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah, he's like, I work here now. I live in Gonzo and everything. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Whoa.
It's pretty wild, man. Yeah.
Maybe
Small
he'll
world,
turn
man.
up again sometime.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Cool.
He's going to school right now, so he's like kind of busy with everything. So yeah, it's a cool dude.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, that one.
Okay, what would you say is making you feel positive lately, and how do you cope with your morale when it's down? And has already been asked by chat. Oh my God, we have a raid. Hello, raiders.
Hey, there we go. Sai, thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you
Welcome
so
in.
much, psychiatric, something like
Welcome
that.
in, guys. Welcome in.
Welcome,
Thank you so much for the raid.
hello. Oh my God, thanks so much for the raid. Now I can do this. I can shout out.
There you
I
go.
set it up. Hello, welcome to my stream. Oh, psychiatric. Is it like that? Psychiatric?
Psychiatric. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's awesome. It's a good name. I like
Very
it.
cool. Thank
get
you so
tuned.
much, guys. Welcome. What was the question? Yes, the question was, what would you say is making you feel positive lately? How do you cope when your morale is down?
How do I cope when my morale is down? I think it's like remembering, just thinking about my community, man. Like going on the stream and seeing my community there, just talking. I think it just does it for me, you know. I think it's mostly my drive is mostly the community itself, the people that I speak to, you know, almost every day, and I think it's basically that, man. It's just the community, you know, definitely.
I relate.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
sure.
cheers me up a lot. I can understand that. And thank you for the follow. Fully Full 7.
The multi
Lady Vermilion. He does have. Oh, you had to tell me about the accent. By the way, I think there was a story there that we kind of sidestepped.
My dad was his teenage years and his young adulthood, basically he spent it in New York. So his accent and everything, his English just changed totally. It was a fully New York accent, you know, just like a blasting New York accent, you know. So when I used to go to school and everything, and I would come home and do my English homework, I would maybe, like, you know, talk, like express some words, and he would be like, no, that's not how you say it, this is how you say it. So I just grew up on that kind of thing, you know, like that accent just stayed with me, basically.
He corrected your pronunciation.
Yeah. But when I say, there you go, this is like the biggest thing that kind of identifies that I am Maltese. I would say 70. You know, 70 is like, that's how we say it, you know. 70. But if you say it properly, 70. But I say 70, so everyone knows, like, holy shit. It's like, even Joker, the fellow World of Warcraft multi-streamer, he's got an email for it, because people make fun of him because we say 70. It's just pretty much what kind of, like,
you know, I never thought about it.
I didn't either until chat started being like, what is 70? Like, 70? What's T's doing?
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's pretty crazy, man.
Listen, when I found out about Semen not being Selman, my
Or
mind
lamb.
was blown.
Yes,
I was like,
true.
what there? Where did that go? It's like, no, you say Semen, not Selman. And I was like,
Selman.
I've been saying it wrong all my life. And you go at a restaurant, I'll have the salmon, please.
Yeah, salmon pasta or lamb. Yeah.
Lamb or dumb.
Or dumb. Yeah, or bomb. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And I got schooled by my daughter, who was like 8 years old at the time. And she went, stop saying dump. It's not dump, mom. Okay? It's dumb. Not dumb.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. So, what are your rules to keep your community healthy and safe?
To always, like, fuck around a little bit with each other, like, have fun, but keep it to a point where it's all fun and games, basically, you know. Understand each other. Everyone's got their own opinion with everything. I don't want people to go at each other's throats. If I see them, like, hey, listen, chill out a little bit, you know. That's basically it, you know. Just
so not to take
make sure
each other too seriously.
Exactly.
Kind of sticking to the boundaries of respect.
Exactly. That's what matters at the end of the day in the community. It's just respect, you know.
I love it. In hindsight, how has COVID affected you in ways you didn't expect?
This is gonna sound weird, but COVID was the main reason why I'm full-time streamer today. Basically, it gave me all the time that I needed to do the proper push to become full-time, basically. And you know, COVID did a lot of bad stuff in the world. It really did.
Yes.
But there are some elements out there that it can kind of helped.
Yes.
You know, in some situations as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it's also, I think, something that relates to perspective, you know? Like when COVID hit, I changed jobs, I studied, I got a diploma, I got married, you know? It was the year that COVID hit, and it was hard. but I achieved so much in that year.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
So, I don't like to blame anything on anything, to be fair,
Exactly. There you go. There you
like
go. Same
taking
here.
responsibility.
That's
But, so what would you say is a healthy way to be challenged, to do better? Like, for example, you're super humble, your style is so laid back, I love it. But sometimes, like if you're trying to help someone, they might tell you, oh, you're being so judgy and shit, Like, what would you say is a healthy way to be challenged and to come across in a healthy way to challenge others?
Like to just
Thank you for the follow.
like to get criticized and use that criticism.
Yeah.
Do you mean or
Like how to kind of be a role model without the judginess in a healthy way, and also to be role modeled, if that makes sense. Like, to kind of support each other healthily without going, oh, you're being judgy. It's like,
if first of all, you don't want to. The person that is criticizing you or judging you shouldn't make it to a point where it's like a full-on judgment. It shouldn't be like, oh, you've done this, like in a bad way. It should be like, you've done this, maybe you should turn it around and just a bit more humbler in a way. And same thing, vice versa. Just gotta be nice about it, but not too nice where it's like too laid back, if you know what I mean. So you have to understand the person's perspective and put it in consideration, obviously. And yeah, you have to have a way of doing it. With again, it differs from one person to the other. So some people, I may say something today, and that person might have heard it totally differently, and then some other person heard it, on the other side of the spectrum. So, like I said earlier, it's kind of hard to like content everyone, but it's like you have to be your own way, and then if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Basically that. Yeah.
That is popping, huh?
Let's go.
That is popping off.
Let's go, chat. Let's go. Roxy gifting a sub.
Hello, Roxy. Hello, Psychiatric. I said hello, Milikor. I love you. So basically, I'm thinking about another project, and it's multi-streamers abroad, because Psychiatric, Roxy, and Milikor Gaming are all multi-streamers abroad. They're in UK, they're in Belgium. I don't remember where Psychiatric is. Is he in the UK? I'm not sure. But anyway, that's something for another thing. What I wanted to continue on what you were saying is, but do you do that usually? Like, do you have any advice for me?
Wait, regarding...
So, because we were talking about, okay, there is a certain way to do it, and I agree with that. I would like to say, I really like what you did there, but then maybe this could be better. I like to balance out if I'm saying something that might come across as judgy, and still people tell me that sometimes I come across as I think that I'm better than them, and it's very hard to find that balance when I'm working so hard, to pull some shit off, and then someone says, "Oh, that's easy," or because I've been grinding it, and
even just being on stream for a long periods of time, you understand. Like eventually, you'll know how to say it and what to say. It's not like you're gonna pick up those things right off the get-go. It takes a bit of time to understand how to approach certain things and how to explain certain things as well, for everyone, or the most of the majority can understand well, instead of fucking understanding it in the wrong side of the spectrum. Again, it's hard to like hit everyone equally. It's hard.
Yes.
So yeah, at the end of the day, if you want to say it, if you want to add a fuck to it, you add a fuck to it. If you don't want to add a fuck to it, don't add a fuck to it. It's basically that, be you, really.
Do you have
People
any?
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
People are always gonna say stuff.
Yes.
So do your thing.
Haters gonna hate, eh? That's what
Haters
they
gonna
do.
hate. Or lovers gonna love. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. You gotta go the whole thing, spectrum. Yeah.
Thanks for the
Go
follow, Super Ricardo. Super Ricardo 7. So, what's a movie that scarred you for life and why?
That I despised, like I hated.
No, that like scarred you.
Oh,
It scared you.
Fuck. Most of the movies that scare me, I don't like. I don't end up watching them fully. But I don't know. I think it would
Human
probably be.
centipede.
No, I would never watch anything like that. I would trip, man. That was like.
Gross.
I think one that like always kept. I think it would have to be Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Now was a very dark movie. Like it was about the Vietnam War. It was very long. I think it would be one of them. It was dark. It was gritty. It was very visceral in a way. I would say like scarred me for life for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, 4 hours actually wicked. Yeah. Yeah. It was a long fucking movie. It was a good movie, but it was trippy. It was something else for sure.
Many movies scarred me for life because my parents, for example, took me to see Gladiator at the cinema when I was like 8.
Okay.
I don't know what they were
guts
thinking,
and everything.
but I was oh my god. And then I saw Saving Private Ryan as well.
Oh yeah, I actually watched that
crazy.
not too long ago again. Yeah.
Oh, that really fucked me up. Who's your real life hero?
My real life hero. Ooh. And like a person that I look up to. I'd say.
Well, I think that heroes in our lives come in different forms.
Yes.
So, like for example, my husband, for me, he's a hero for me.
Yeah.
Because he takes care of my daughter.
That's it.
Hero, Who's that person for you?
Babbitt was like, don't stay your mom, but I wouldn't say my mom, but if it would be my mom, I think my mom is my hero though. Like she taught me everything, how to be a good person, basically, how to care, how to be, a good, genuine person. If it wouldn't be my mom, I would probably say my grandfather. He taught me like other fundamentals of life, of how to approach certain things, and basically that. Yeah, I think it would have to be my grandfather, my mom's father, basically. Yeah, he's very strict, in his own ways, but he taught me a lot of things as I grew up, as I grew older. Yeah.
You're so wholesome.
I don't know. I'm just being me.
Wow.
But seriously, I never looked up to like as a hero, like as a like a movie hero or a Instagram something. It's never been like that. It's mostly people that I've came in contact with.
What's your mom's nickname? Is it Mommy Torked? Torked mom? Mommy Torked?
Just Ma. That's basically it. Just Ma. Just a few A's in there, and an exclamation mark at the end. That's basically it. Yeah, Ma.
And then followed by a question, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. It has to be a question.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Is the food ready? Did you see my socks? Ma, what time is it?
Il-Madonna, with an Il-Madonna in there, with the gods that in Il-Madonna, you have to add it in there,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
True. So I think we're done.
Awesome. That was amazing though, seriously. Like I had a lot of fun. I've never done anything like this on Twitch. I've done similar something, but it wasn't really like this. This was amazing though.
I have a couple more and we're gonna close off with these.
Sure.
Yes, I really enjoyed it as well.
It's fine.
Okay, so are you a vegetarian? How do you feel about the meat produce industry?
Ooh, okay, so my sister is actually a vegan.
Oh.
So I get a lot of how can I say it? Like a lot of words from her and a lot of information from her too. I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat a lot of meat. I maybe have meat like red meat. I barely ever touch. Like beef, rarely ever. Like I'm not a huge steak eater. Look at me, I got a huge steak. No, I'm not that type of guy. Plus, I don't even really enjoy it that much. But chicken and fish and stuff like that, I do. I do have occasionally. But yeah, the meat industry, I think it's pretty disgusting. The way they do the way they do things, the stuff I've seen is just absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Like I don't have pork, rarely ever have pork. Chicken I do have because I don't know, that stuff is good, you know. That stuff is good. But basically, yeah, I'm not a huge meat lover or anything like that, you know. I have days like maybe some, you know, like 3-4 days in a row where I just don't touch any animal products, like nothing whatsoever. No milk, no cheese, no nothing.
I would really like to switch, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's a lot of effort until I'm used to it.
But it's not like you have to like fully switch, you know. You have to gradually change. My sister became she was like the biggest eater probably. She loves food, right? My sister. So she loved her ham, she loved her fucking milk, she loved her cheese and stuff like that. So she just like shifted from, yeah, she was like, I'm gonna drop the meat now just for a little bit and see how I feel, and then she dropped the cheese. That's something I can't drop, is cheese. Like I can't.
Oh my god, I love cheese.
Yeah, like no, I can't. Like that's the last thing
really
I
bad.
could ever. Yeah, it's bad for sure. You know, like I would drop beef, I would drop pork, I would drop chicken, but never ever would it be cheese for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so do you believe in ghosts?
I do big time. Yes, I've had some weird shit in my life, so yes, I do.
Okay. Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
Can someone be too clingy?
Say that again.
Can someone be too clingy?
Too clingy? Yes,
Yeah.
I think they can.
How do you feel about eye contact?
It depends who. Sometimes I think eye contact is really good, but if there's a person that's a stranger just like eyeballing the hell out of you, I think that's creepy as shit, and I want to avoid it at all costs and run away.
Yes. Eye contact is very he stares at us all the time when we annoy him. You put the camera.
Let's give you just zoom in. Whoop. Yeah, but I'm not gonna keep going, you know. I'm just gonna
There is an art to eye contact, okay?
Yes,
because you have to
is.
look at one eye, then look away, then look again.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
because if you just stare at someone like this, it's creepy, you know. So there's an art. Do you ever forget to eat because of gaming?
Yes, I do actually. Sometimes I finish a long stream and I get up and I'm like, where the hell am I? Like, please, body, give me some receptions. Like, what's going on? Tell me what I need.
Teleported back
sometimes.
to your bedroom.
Sometimes I get off from a streaming session and I totally forget to fucking eat. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I do.
Would you share your toothbrush with your partner?
Yeah, I do. Actually,
You
I
do
don't mind.
already.
Yeah. I don't mind. It's whatever.
I think I have on emergencies only, and he hated it. He hated it.
Okay, I don't mind personally. It's nothing for me.
Would you ever?
Whatever.
You're a Godzitan, so
Yeah, true.
it's like, meh.
Whatever, bro. You know, whatever. Come on, it's just a
شرطة.
brush. مش شرطة, مش بنسال. It is, though. It is.
Oh my god, when it comes out, that draw like pincel.
Pincel.
Would you ever trust someone with your life?
Yes, I would. Depends who, though. Obviously.
So, How can our viewers support you right now?
They could follow the stream. I would truly appreciate that. It's like the best form of support right now. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers by the end of this year, which is, I think we're like 144, 45 followers away. So yeah, we still got 2 months away, two or less than 2 months. But yeah, I think following the Twitch channel would be the best thing ever, or maybe Twitter as well. That's like the best.
You heard the man. Go ahead. I think I'm already followed and subbed, so I'm a fan.
I appreciate that.
What would you like to take away from this?
What would I like to
Or what are you taking from this?
I think I said it before. There's a lot of hope for the Twitch community to be wholesome and whole again. I think, well, maybe not again, because I think it's ever been this wholesome, really. So I think what you're doing, again, it's fantastic. I think it brings people together, even if Maltese people like Millie, such that are living abroad. I think it still kind of connects us together. So it's really good. I think it's a wonderful thing, and I like to see what's coming next. Yeah,
It's amazing. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Yeah.
Booger. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, man. Oh my god, it's disgusting. I actually kept on thinking about it, Millie. I was thinking about, like, how the fuck would that taste?
I tried it.
Oh my god.
It tastes like booger. Like,
I don't know what booger tastes like, dude. I don't want to know. Oh my god.
I used to eat it when I was younger.
Oh no.
I did. But for me, the most disgusting was the dog food. Yeah. Oh my
yeah.
God. And you can't get rid of the taste, yeah, of dog food.
It's like a scent, I
Bro.
think, in your. Yeah.
Talbiza. If you had to give advice to someone who was just starting out, what would you say? I think I asked you again, but just to close it off,
Yeah, sure. Put your heart into it. Put your heart into it. Don't expect anything to happen over. Just don't expect anything. Just put your heart into it. Put what you like into it. Put everything up. Don't have like just a donation channel or donation. What do you call it, dude? Just don't make it look like it's for money or anything. Like, just do it because you want to do it, and that's it. Just send it, enjoy yourself, and start. You have to start, though. You can't be like, oh, but I'm not gonna get anyone. You have to do it. You have to start, do your thing, promote yourself, and that's it.
Reach goals, everything. Yeah, I started on 0 viewers, and
that's how it goes. Everyone starts at 0. Everyone will start at 0.
And now, you beautiful man, you're telling me beautiful things, and it's making me feel beautiful, and everything is so beautiful. And I've been spamming your remote everywhere, by the way. I hope it's okay, because I love it so much.
It's all good.
It's so good. I kind of can I copy something like it and have like a word like that?
Of course you can.
So good, man.
I got that,
I love
that from somewhere else. So the inspiration, I got it from somewhere else. It's like a 3-party emote. So yeah, definitely, of course. Don't have to ask me anything.
Okay. I think that's it, guys.
Alrighty.
And I have to go and pick up my kid. But this was amazing, Torkie. I'm gonna see you on stream.
This was amazing. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I reached my follower goal, so maybe tonight I'll hop on, play some Apex, do the giveaway, because we ran out of time. We just talked. I don't need my backup plan. It was so good. Sending all my love. You have all my support. I'll be there as much as I can for you. Thank you for being there for me. We all look up to you. Keep rocking. Fully torked, or this, or I don't know what the cool rock signs are, because I'm 31 and I'm old now.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey,
fully torked.
That's it. Do your thing, and that's it. That's all that matters.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch to the ending.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. Gonna go this way. Okay, and we're gonna rate someone.
Let's do it.
Oh, this was
We gotta
dope.
get crazy on the raid, chat. We gotta get crazy on the raid. We gotta go
Yeah.
a little wild, okay? We gotta spam emotes, hearts, and follows, and all sorts of good stuff. Make it happen.
Who are we gonna give it to? The torked. The
Give it to
torked
somebody,
vibe.
man.
I have to look for it because it just gave me like big names here. You wanna so there's Marcos Gammon, Disco Slot, I'm Joel, Sharptooth, I think is one of yours.
Sharptooth, yeah, he's a member of the Forest One stream team that I'm in. Wonderful guy, wonderful guy.
Cool. But I'm gonna keep it local, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, so because you also played this play Escape from Tarkov, then we're gonna go for Disco Slot.
Let's do it. It's a wonderful guy.
Yes, he is. I actually know him from our higher days. We go way back.
Let's do it.
So, yeah, go ham. Torkie likes to say.
Go crazy, baby. Let's go.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna see you next week, okay? Ma, 25 viewers. Thank you so much. I love you.
Let's go.
Bye.
That was awesome.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.